Like we said last time, if he's late, we can leave.
only after 10 minutes. After 10 minutes.
Yeah, if the teacher's 10 minutes late, we can go home.
Yeah. Roll 20.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Evening.
Morning.
How are you doing?
Pretty good yourself.
Oh, good.
Not too bad. We got everyone here. Mikey's just taking a dump.
I only see 3 of you in roll 20 so far.
Oh, I was just reading up on how to play.
Ta-da!
There we go.
Alright. I guess we'll give Mikey a moment for the restroom.
He'll be back soon. I know he normally doesn't wipe, so.
He's got a bidet.
Bidets should be installed on all hotels as a default bathroom accessory.
Should I
Yes.
get my first warning and tell a Mikey joke?
No. I mean, you do what you want. I'm glad Mikey has his own classification of jokes.
All right, I'm going for it.
Alright, so anyway. Last time,
Gonna be bad.
looks like it was Nora scribing.
Yes.
We have Dewdrop. You have top priority. Do you want to scribe this week?
Yeah.
Okay. Put you on the scribe. Was Mikey here last week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. For some reason, it was Tuesday. He wasn't here.
Tuesday's
That's right.
game, he was not. Yeah.
Alright.
Left us alone. Just the 3 of us.
Check something. Alright. Okay, so since he was here, why don't we just do we can have Nora do the recap
Nora.
and hopefully
Yeah.
show up while we're doing that.
All right. Last session, we start with a flashback in which Loaf, our newest member, is introduced by Neil at the tavern. An orc with bluish gray skin and tattered clothing. Loaf introduces himself along with the party. We find out that Loaf loves to bake, and he is adept at grappling and pummeling his enemies into submission and offering them muffins if they give up. We continue to speak at the tavern while Juan performs some has some performances and drinks go around. And then afterwards we continue on with our fight in the halls of Tarsus with the fire elementals. As Juan continuously charms these fire elementals, Beans slivers their minds and throws down some psychic spears, while Toadleaf blasts them away with a few more guiding bolts and eldritch blasts. While Loaf and Nora slowly chip away at the fire elementals, they are continuously burning themselves alive. and are almost engulfed in flames at all times. But luckily, Juan and Toadleaf are able to continuously heal them. After a long battle with Loaf dropping some epic kicks and headbutts into these fire elementals, we take them down. Beans then summons his manifest mind to scout ahead. His mind tells us that he can see a giant fire monstrosity in one corridor, and in the other, it splits off to a new area. After Loaf greets the manifest mind while it does look confused, we decide to move forward to allow Juan to speak to this fire monstrosity. But before we get there, Nora spots a magical ring in which Juan was able to retrieve for us to identify at a later time. There, Juan does end up speaking with this fire monster, but he doesn't get much information out of it other than it seems to be guarding something. We don't really know what that is, but it basically just tells Juan to get the hell out of there. It doesn't belong here, and if we don't leave, we're going to pay the price. So we do end up spending a little bit more time within the area, trying to find whatever we can, like a platform or whatever. But we end up actually just heading out of the area and end up back in the halls of Tarsus again. And there we start to try and identify the ring, but that is where the session ends.
Alright, thank you for that recap. So it's the 48th of fall at 1:10 p.m. And we were trying to identify the ring. So we were, I think, about to try to pass an hour, or were we just taking the 10 minutes? Was there a rest we were doing?
I think we did take a short rest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't quite remember.
I think we should be good at HP. I think we did take the short rest.
I used.
Yeah, because I'm at full health and everything.
Well, I don't know if we
Totally
took
used prayer of healing.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's right. Prayer of healing. Yeah.
Gave us
Yeah.
the effects of a short rest.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's what that was.
But we haven't identified it yet. We were just going to take the 10 minutes, I believe.
Okay.
Would that be enough for a story point there, Lou, or no? I wrote it way more in bullet points in the journal, but I obviously wrote it out like a longer form to read it out to everyone,
Yeah,
but-
no, you get a story point for that.
Okay.
Tell him no.
Let's see.
Alright, I got 4. Rerolling the character, boys.
I don't know if you're
You'll know, you'll realize, Loaf. Yeah. This is only like my second character, though.
Okay.
What?
Is it though?
Like my 10th character, but they all died. It's like, it wasn't my fault.
I just kept suiciding them. I don't know what happened.
Nick was 100%.
Alright, let me pull up where the. Oh, dude, I had to update my computer. I gotta pull my fucking shit. Where do we have our SharePoint? Is it under main chat?
Oh,
is it
for
pinned?
that's true, actually. Do
Spreadsheet.
you have the, I think everyone should have the link if you go to the Discord under the pins for the main chat.
Correct.
That's where the link to the sheet is. So make sure you all have that.
So, yeah, Loaf, if you want to go there too, you can kind of see we have like a little bit of like a party inventory, like our camp, watch rotations, like strongholds. We're building one in Chaur as well. There's like a lot of stuff we have going on.
I'm
Renown
trying
is
to
like
find it,
our
but I
favorite.
can't find it.
can just send you the link
If you go to the main chat in Discord, under the pins button, one of them is the party sheet link.
I have the main chat under the
Just
Magical Miscreants.
message
but-
it to you as well.
Yeah, so there's like a pin button on the top left, I think. Pinned messages.
Mine's like top.
You see
middle.
that?
I don't know if it matters.
Oh yeah. Pin messages, and we have unknown
Yes.
mercenaries.
Yeah, well that's the old sheet name, but if you click on that, it should give you access to the sheet for the magical miscreants. I think the second one is just the invite to the Roll20 game. Alright, so you identify the ring. And this is what it does.
Oh,
Kills us.
no way, bro. That's sick. That's awesome. Dude,
Really cool.
Okay.
that is so cool.
Am I missing
Another
something?
pet! Yeah, he
Ring
showed
of
us what the ring
Elemental
was.
Summoning. Once per day, the ring can be used to summon a fire elemental to fight
For-
for 1 hour. Each time the ring is used, however, there is a 5% chance that the creature will escape, and the ring will go berserk.
Let's see. Yeah. Guess I missed it.
Dude, that's
Luke-
gonna be awesome.
Yeah, we posted. It's at the top of the resources tab.
Yeah.
There,
Check
man.
it. I just restarted.
That is so
So
cool.
after finding out what this does,
So wait, did you
I
guys go
looked,
back to the Halls of Tarsus? For some reason I still had you at the lair, but I could say you went back.
I think we were staying at the lair.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Well, never mind then. You are nearby the lair.
in the hallway, we didn't check the hallway, right, guys? The hallway's
No,
cleared
you
out.
didn't go past the fire elemental. That would have provoked.
Oh, the caved-in hallway is with the fire elemental.
No.
Oh no, you didn't go back. That's in a whole
Okay,
different
yeah.
place.
So we have
Okay.
that whole area as well too. So we got a couple options.
What are we doing with this ring?
I look over at some of our lesser magically inclined people. Lou, would I know if the ring requires concentration to use?
You mean attunement?
Concentration.
Oh, concentration? You don't think so. It just summons.
Oh, okay.
That's sick.
It does require attunement though. I didn't put it on there.
Okay.
I
I
think
mean, I
Juan
like it a lot
should
too,
have
but
it.
I'm willing to let, like, if anybody else wants it, we can do a roll off. I'm not like that. attached
No.
to it.
It's
no,
all
I
you.
think you or Beans for sure.
Me or
deserve-
Toby, or you or Toby. I don't want it.
Yeah, as long as, I mean, does it cost an action to use? Like, if y'all
Oh,
needed
probably.
to.
Yeah, it would cost an action to summon the fire
Oh,
elemental.
low.
I can
Yeah, I
take
would
it
say
if
out of
it's in the
character,
interest of
hiding.
action economy.
Well, no, I was just gonna say out of character. I, love to have it. However, I think Loaf and probably Juan should have a crack at it. So
Yeah, I'm
mechanically speaking, you would be controlling the fire elemental with, commands.
Bonus.
So
Okay.
you would
Is
have
that
to, yeah, you would have to deal with that if you wanted to, attune to the ring, because you have to control the creature.
I mean, as much as I enjoy it, I have like a couple other fucking things going on. So, Loaf, I want to give you the option. You can take the ring. You can take gloves of missile snaring.
I think
'cause I
my
also have a +1 armor. Yeah. Okay.
Um,
So if you want, I'll give you the choice of the ring or the gloves
+1
of missile
armor?
snaring.
Wait, what? +1 armor?
I have +1 armor too. Yeah, and I have a dagger of returning. I gave the dagger to Clank, right?
That's
No,
in a different
it's
game.
different game. Never mind.
So
I guess I have a
you still
dagger
have
of
it.
returning too. So I have a dagger returning a +1 armor.
So in character,
Yes.
I guess I'd see you approaching me. I'd probably say, "Oh, that's totally fine. I don't need a ring. I think you should keep it."
But what about this though? These gloves of missile snaring, perhaps, may be of good use for you if you're going to be taking some of the damage.
Oh,
And I can show you what it does.
you know what I can do? I wasn't able to really do anything with these fire elementals, but my mom actually taught me how to catch an arrow and even toss it back. So
Wow.
I think that's fine. I appreciate it though. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm taking the ring. For
That
Oh yeah,
suits
dude.
you.
Put that shit on. Attune it.
Yes.
Attune it. Attune it one. Oh my god, that sounds amazing.
Because I also have. Oh, and I also have the fucking the other ring from the rune master. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I don't want to hoard everything. I don't want you guys to feel like I'm hoarding shit. Because there's very limited shit I can do right now.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think that's amazing to give you something else to do.
and I'm already full up, bro. I got 3
Yeah.
magic. I'm good.
Yep. All right.
You've got a few
Okay.
pets already.
Let's hear his wand.
So I just want to be fair with everyone, just so you
Oh,
guys
no,
know.
that was
Like, I
really
don't wanna
cool
be
for you, man.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Shall we go back and explore the unexplored area of this
Yeah,
fire pit?
Yeah, that. Oh.
The fire pit? I think that thing that I was describing to you guys.
Yeah, but there is a hallway. that
Horrifying.
we could go. Yeah, there's a hallway that we could go around, right?
No, that hallway is over that. From my limited understanding of the geography of the area, that hallway looked like it went over a chasm of fire, of lava.
Did someone say one of our friends was digging something? Manual labor
Yeah, we have
clears the mind. I'm totally down for that. If we can help them.
They're done.
Yeah.
So this point of interest to the west of Halls, right here, I'm pinging it on the map. That is cleared for us now.
I think we
Okay.
should. Maybe we could come back here later, Beans. I think a new area that we haven't looked at yet might be worthwhile.
Cool. Let's do it.
Fresh air is just so
Yeah.
beautiful.
I look over at Loaf and I go, "Oh, I'm so sorry, Loaf. Fresh air's not on the menu. Looks like we're going into another caved-in hallway.
Yeah,
we
looks
can
like
get to the
we're
surface soon."
less oxygen down there, possibly. Yeah.
I'll hold my breath, no worries.
Well, at least it won't be cooked fairy on the menu.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
dragon
I
almost
think I
took you
do wanna
out
get-
or melted.
That's a good point. I think I take a break from getting burned alive for at least for a little while. Cool.
Alright, so did I hear you are heading over to the excavated area?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, give me one moment to confer with my notes.
I'm also hesitant about using this ring because I don't want this thing to go on a rampage and have to
5%, bro.
It's just
Better
fun.
you better
5%,
fucking
bro.
use this thing, bro. You
I mean, I'm
better
gonna
use
use
this.
it,
I'm so
but-
excited.
If you don't use it, I will.
I'm gonna
That is
use it.
so
I'm just
fucking
like
cool,
I'm
too.
like, oh god, what's gonna happen? It's just next thing you know, you see Juan doing his parlor tricks in the bar.
Oh God.
Burns the
To
tap
burn the bar down. Summon it in front of Blackwater.
Bernie's gonna be like, no.
I do it at the Blackwater just so Bernie can come ahead, and Bernie's the only bar in town.
Alright, so you plot
This
a
thing is
trip
so cool.
Or the dark.
The
What's the
tunnels.
other?
Yeah. In the dark water.
returning
Yeah.
to the halls of Tarsus. Luckily, nothing happens on the way. You don't really need to roll because you know the tunnels pretty well at this point.
Yay.
In from there, you're going to the caved-in area. Your camp is sort of nearby, and they would tell you that they managed to get it cleared. There's lights coming from inside. They didn't go in. They basically just cleared the place and then kind of backed off, just in case there was danger. Shock would say, but it's all clear for you to go in, friends. Good luck to you.
Thanks for the hard work, Shock.
Yes, thank you
course.
guys.
I'll hold the camp back here in case you need a secure place to fall back to. Alright.
Can Nora toss them a gold piece and be like, you guys earned yourself a few drinks?
Sure, if you want to. What, give Shock a gold piece?
Yeah,
He says,
for the
thank you.
buy a few drinks for the crew.
Alright. So you're entering a new area.
Oh, I just realized. Could I ask them before we head in if they ran into any trouble while they were opening the halls?
No, just like I said, when we broke through, there was some lights on the other side. Didn't seem like there were any enemies, at least not initially. But just to be safe, I pulled the camp back and left it for you all.
Good call. We just got quite a bit burnt dealing with some fire elementals. Just be cautious in case anything comes up while we're gone.
Says I shall make sure we keep an eye out.
And when we get back in town, we'll get you some burn cream, and you don't have to worry no more.
Thank you. And maybe ointment for my beard.
Boys, this was the right call.
Am I supposed to hide my health bar? I can see my own. I don't know if anyone else can see it.
No, you're good. Yeah,
You're supposed to see your own. You shouldn't see anyone
that's
else's.
normal.
Perfect.
Alright, so you
I can see
enter.
Lou's.
Hmm?
I can see Lou's health bar.
Is this it, Juan? Nora just starts walking up.
As I see this, I'm way off in the distance. I see this, and I start getting really excited and start sprinting forward. And like you see him kind of doing like,
Alright, hold on.
it's like,
Suddenly, as you are moving forward, seemingly from nowhere,
Juan, wait up.
creatures. Everyone stop moving.
yeah.
Creatures will pop out of the walls here. As you're like running towards the train. I need initiative rolls.
Oh, not these guys.
I don't think I have
I was
anything.
just
for
excited.
initiative. Ooh.
Oops, sorry.
Can I use an inspiration
do it.
on an initiative roll, Lou?
Use
Is that a
it,
thing
you
of-
mean like a +2? Yeah, you can use a
Yeah.
+2. But
I'm
give me a
going to.
sec. You have to do it
I'm gonna
before
do
you
that.
roll.
Yep, that's why I'm calling it now. I didn't roll yet.
Give me a moment though. My thing is crashing. I need to restart.
Slightly terrified.
We're in a good spot, guys. We're in a good spot.
Hopefully this restart will fix things.
Oh, I didn't have time to attune to that thing. I can't use the ring yet.
Okay, yeah, that fixed it. Alright, so as these creatures pop out of the walls as you're approaching this strange looking contraption, the first act is going to be the Wraith, which is going to lunge at Nora, attempting to grab you. 20 versus AC, I believe, will strike.
Yes.
Alright,
Yes.
so you are touched by the Wraith's withering touch, taking 24 necrotic damage
Oh!
Damn.
as you feel yourself being drained of life. And I need a con save, please. DC 14.
Hey, can I use one of those insight points to give me a +2?
Sure, you can use. They are now inspiration points. If you have one, you can use it
Okay.
to get a little buff
I
to your
will.
roll. All right. Nice.
we're good.
So luckily, it is damage and not life drain. That's it for the Wraith. Beans. What do you want to do? Up ahead,
Oh.
see these creatures suddenly come out of the walls as Juan and Nora rush towards the train.
Am I muted?
No.
Nope.
Cool.
I
Great.
hear you.
In that case, I think I will do something I do all. I am going to use my movement to run up 25 feet, and then I'll bring out my psychic sphere at the 3rd level.
So you cast a psychic sphere.
Concentration. Let me drop. It's going to go behind the one that just attacked Nora. And I am going to bonk it into that guy.
Alright, so that's a dex save, I believe.
Yeah. Oh man, they're probably great decks.
So it would pass with a 20, or with a +3, and take only half damage, which is 6 psychic. Which does wound it slightly.
Cool.
Alright, anything else?
That was action and bonus action. So that is that.
Alright. So that is it for Beans. Oh wait, Wraith already went. Alright, Loaf.
Alrighty, I think I'm gonna run up next to Juan. And do I know if I can push these wraiths? Like, would I be able to tell if they're kind of ethereal?
They
more
definitely
physical.
look ethereal.
Okay.
Religion would tell you more about them if you wanted to use your action to make a religion check.
Oh no, I think I want to just fly in there and
Alright.
do a flying kick as I dive into the action here.
Alright, so you rush up to this wraith as it's about to go for Juan. Attempt to kick it.
16 to hit.
16 will strike versus AC 13. So you just jump and kick it right in the side. How much?
8 force damage.
Alright, so it will take 8 force, becoming angered by your attack, and now turning away from Juan and towards you.
And if I can push it, I'll try to push it with my attack. Open hand technique.
Alright.
But I think I have to actually attack it with flurry of blows first.
I believe you are correct.
Okay.
Well,
So I'll do my.
You do have a second attack still. You only attacked
Yeah,
once.
I'll do my second attack and then start the flurry of blows.
Alright. So you go in for another unarmed strike.
12?
12 is going to just miss an AC 13, so it will dodge your second
Got it.
attack.
Then I'll spend a focus point, do a third attack.
Okay.
25.
Yeah, 25 will land a third attack.
And
Your flurry for another
Yeah.
6 force.
Mhm.
Alright. And your fourth attack, or you said you wanted to try to push it?
Yeah, if just to try if it does get pushed.
Alright, with the force of your strike, it will get pushed back one.
Sweet. I'll move up and do another attack with my flurry of blows.
Okay. So your final attack,
21.
will land another hit.
And 9 damage
Force again?
for that one. Yeah.
Alright. Anything else?
And I can actually push it this time too, because it says whenever I land a flurry of blows.
Oh, did you
I can
link
push
it? Let's see.
I'm trying to find the. Let's see.
This should be the word bubble next to the ability.
Oh. I'm trying to find the open hand technique description. And that one I don't see. Maybe it's in the feature.
Yeah, it's probably in your features and traits.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Alright,
And
so
it's
you use
15 feet
push.
if it fails a strength saving throw.
Oh, it gets a save. Oh,
Mhm.
okay. So first save.
Uh-oh.
It would fail with a -2, so it flew back another 10 feet.
Awesome.
Then you rushed up and punched it again.
Yeah.
Did you have enough movement to get to it for another hit?
I think I was here in this square, and I have 40 movement speed. So
So this, I think, is 40.
okay.
But, let me see something. Is it measuring right? Yeah, it is. So actually, I think you do have just enough. Yeah, it looks like it.
Cool.
Alright. So, and then you pushed him another 15?
Yeah, I'm just punching away, trying to do like an open hand strike every time I do a flurry of blows that pushes
Alright.
it back.
Remind me what the DC is on your save for strength.
I don't know.
15.
Let's see.
It's your wisdom modifier plus proficiency modifier plus 8.
Wisdom is 2, proficiency is 3, 5,
Okay, so it's
8,
13.
13.
Alright, so it would have just failed that last one as well, going another 15 feet. Alright, so
Nice.
that is the end of Loaf's
Ooh.
turn as he sends the wraith flying back into the dark. And as this happens, you would see another creature emerge from the train, one that you have not seen before.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Something's
fucker.
big. Something big is coming, guys.
It is a wraith, but extremely large.
It's huge.
Alright, so that is it for Loaf. Nora.
Nora's gonna not like the withering effects. So she's gonna cast. Oh, sorry. Nora will not like those withering effects. So she is gonna cast mirror image on herself.
Alright, go ahead and link your mirror image.
Will be linked. Did it link?
Yeah, so you make 3 images of yourself.
Yeah.
So they're are now 4 Noras. What else?
He is going to second wind. And she'll say, let me take care of this one real quick, and I'll meet you up there, Loaf. And she'll end her turn.
Oh my God, there are 4 of you.
Wait, you
Sounds
didn't take
good.
an action yet.
The mirror image.
Is that an action? I thought it was a bonus action. I wouldn't know because the new sheet is dumb and doesn't give me the information I need.
Oh. Let me check real quick. Sorry, but I'm 99% sure it's an action.
I'm
We can move
99%
on.
sure
We can
it's a
move on
bonus
while I look.
action.
Oh.
Oh, it is an action. Alright, you were correct. Alright, so any bonus action?
Ah, shit, I accidentally just removed it. Yeah, I did second wind to heal myself. That's it.
Alright. Juan.
Okay. After Nora does this second wind, I look at her and I'm assuming she would still look hurt, right?
One level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have a question for you. Can I do like instead of a regular action, can I do like a bonus action? So can I do 2 bonus actions in a round?
No, you can't. You can't swap bonus for actions.
So I couldn't like say like, yeah, I'm using my regular action and then do a bonus action.
You can only do bonus actions with bonus actions and vice versa.
Right.
Actions with
Okay.
regular actions.
Hearing Loaf telling me I still need to teach him how to play some instruments, I go, don't worry, young one. We'll get through this just fine, and I'll teach you everything you need to know. And suddenly you feel like a little bit inspired by my speech about that we're going to get through this so I can teach you music.
Sweet.
Alright.
Uh,
So you gain bardic
What symbol do we
inspiration.
use for that?
The double note.
Oh yeah, okay.
for my main action, I use my universal. Lou, has more than an hour passed since we were at the giant
Yes,
fire.
because you had to travel back through the caves. It's been
Okay.
I think a couple hours since then.
Oh god. Okay.
It's been keep the calendar.
Sorry. Debating if I want to talk with this thing or not.
It's been an hour and a half since then.
I don't think I can talk with these guys. I don't want to talk with them. Alright. Main action's just gonna be. Fuck, I guess I'm gonna keep
Fire
helping her. Looks
elemental.
like she's got shit.
Fire elemental. Fire
I'm gonna make-
elemental.
I can't, I'm not attuned to it.
No!
We didn't spend an hour to attune, so I am going to just make fun of the Wraith, the one that is flying backwards.
Alright. Viciously mock him for getting kicked backwards.
Can you though?
He's gonna
95 feet
fail
from
with a +2 to his roll and take another 4 psychic.
This dude, yeah.
Oh, that
and
one.
then he has disadvantage on his next attack. I'm also gonna try and stay. I'm gonna yell out, try to stay just within 60 feet. And I back up a little bit. Just
Alright.
get a little bit of distance here. That's gonna be it.
Dread Wraith goes. So it is going to fly terrifyingly quickly 60 feet towards the group. Then it is going to do a dash action to fly over here and end its turn. So this Wraith is going to angrily fly back at the monk, trying to attack it with a life drain attack. Luckily, it is not too sure of himself and will miss. As Loaf bravely jumps back, avoiding its grab. Dewdrop.
Alright, you see Toadleaf like he's casting some sort of magic, and I'm going to be using a bonus action to convert a level 3 spell into points, sorcery points.
Okay.
Alright, and then I'm going to be using my action from my ring to cast a guiding bolt level 1 and twin spelling it. Let me see here. There it is. And I'm going to be shooting these two off. That first one, just in case, because I don't know if it's going to hit or not. I'm going to do...
I see twins.
Yeah, here.
Okay.
Going to be doing Favorite of RSL, adding...
I need to check something really
You
quick.
may not need to.
when you cast, okay.
I think 13 is their AC, is what we was saying.
Oh, was he saying that? Well, then I would hold off on my cast, if that were the case.
I mean, I guess you get to see if it's gonna miss or not.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We keep flip-flopping on the twin. It's whatever you want to do. I'm okay with making a separate attack.
Makes sense. If it's like a targeted attack where you're rolling to hit as opposed to like a healing spell, I think it's.
Alright, so which two are you targeting?
I'm targeting the two wraiths right here, and if they would have cover, and it's not full cover, they have no cover from me.
Yeah, alright, so those would both hit, striking the two wraiths
Okay.
with guiding bolts.
Awesome. First one, here we
Hell
go. 14
Hell
damage. And second one,
Oh.
14 damage.
Okay, so both
Very nice.
wraiths are struck for 14.
Bah.
Alright, anything else? Oh,
Uh,
that would put this one to 2 levels of wound.
How tall are the ceilings here?
This is a fairly large hall. The ceilings are about 20 feet.
Okay, I fly up to the top of the ceiling, and end my turn.
Okay. So that is it for you. Into the new round, we would have beans.
Cool. I am going to run up 10 feet. If I'm in range. Perfect. I'm gonna try to mind sliver that wraith back there.
Alright, this one back here.
Correct. Fighting low.
Alright, so you chant throwing a mind sliver at that one. Unfortunately, it is. Let's see.
Smart.
It's not. Well, it's not that smart, but would make it save with a +1. So it
Cool.
does
So-
resist the mind sliver.
Then I'll bonk my spear into it and scoot it back.
Alright, so it has to dex save against the bonk, which it will fail with +3, taking 9 points.
I guess
I'll
I'll
actually
execute.
shift it into a 3rd level of wounds as it's starting to become ragged from all the strikes.
Okay. Cool. And then I'll take a few steps back again.
Alright.
And that'll be my turn.
So the Wraith will once again lunge at Nora, trying to drain your life force. So, luckily, you manage to keep it back as it flails and is unable to do any damage. At the end of its turn, it seems to heal for 5 points. The shadows around the Dread Wraith seem to be healing it.
Oh,
That's it for the Wraith. Loaf. So at the start of your turn, Loaf, you feel an intense dread from that large Wraith. I need a wisdom save from you, DC 14.
Alrighty.
To steel yourself against the dark.
Oh my god, I clicked it too many times while I was pending. I'll take the first one.
Alright,
It's
so
a 9.
unfortunately, 9 would fail.
Mhm.
And you would become frightened.
Bardic.
Could I roll the Bardic Inspiration?
Yes, you can.
Alrighty. Roll.
Which I think is a D8, right?
Oh,
You can go on the left-hand part of your screen. There's dice.
I think so.
thank you.
Juan, that was a
Dice
question
roller.
for you. It's your thing.
Was it a D6 or a D8?
Should be a D8.
The D8.
Alright.
Alright.
D8.
D8.
5.
So 5 would
14.
give you a 14, which is exactly what you needed. So luckily,
Let's go.
Juan's
Fuck yeah.
Juan's little encouragement has given you the strength to fight on. So
I hear the music.
hear the music, and you are immune to the Wraith's fear.
Awesome. Would grapple take one of my actions, or would it be considered like an attack? So would I be able to like do it as an extra attack?
If you're trying to grab the Wraith, it would be one of your attacks.
Perfect. Could it be a part of my flurry of blows or no?
Yeah, I mean, you could use one.
Oh, okay.
Well, you can use one of your attacks to grab. You can't use a flurry of blow attack, too. That has to be an unarmed attack.
Okay. I'll do one attack, a flurry of blows, and then grapple, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Perfect. One attack on the big guy. Actually, how's the one in front of me looking?
3
it
levels of
is
wound. It's pretty
badly
fucked up.
wounded.
I'll try to punch right through it with an unarmed strike first.
Okay, so first attack on the wounded Wraith.
I think there's a lag. I clicked it. Oh, there we go. 14.
Yes, 14 would strike it with a nasty blow, doing
10 damage.
10 points. Okay, it is still up, but yeah, looking pretty wounded.
I'll do a flurry of blows on that one.
Well, what about your second attack?
Could I save it to try to grapple the big wraith?
Yeah, I guess that should be fine. So
Okay.
you're gonna flurry, then second attack?
Yeah. It's a
Okay.
crit.
Alright, so you
Why won't you die?
crit with that punch. I assume this is all force damage.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and roll the crit
Hell
damage.
yeah.
Come on, buddy. There we go.
Alright,
10.
was that the crit damage or the damage you rolled?
I just hit the regular damage. Is there a different button for it?
Yeah, right underneath it, it says crit damage.
Oh, I can just do it there. I was just clicking my character sheet.
Yeah, if you look in
There we
chat,
go.
it has your buttons right there in chat.
Perfect. I'm lagging for some reason. Sorry about that.
worries.
Damage and then crit damage.
Oh, I think I just crashed. I was doing too much damage, it kicked me out.
Alright, I'm gonna click it for you just to speed things up a little.
Yeah, thank you, I appreciate it.
Oh.
Hmm.
Well, that crit damage button does not seem to be working. Might need to be redone.
Oh.
So I'm just going to roll another D8 and add it to the 10. Here we go. Okay, so you deal 12 damage to the creature. And
Beautiful.
it will fade away. Just leaving some essence behind. Ending Loaf's
Awesome.
turn. Nora.
Can I?
He was gonna grapple.
Oh,
He was
sorry.
gonna
Are
grapple.
you back yet?
Yeah, I just
He
refreshed the page and I'm back.
Alright. So
I'll
you
do-
attempt to grapple on the creature. However, your hands would go right through it.
Oh no.
It seems to be immune to such things. That will unfortunately use that action.
Okay.
Yeah. So while that is happening, Nora, what are you gonna do?
Nora's gonna pick up her maul and try and like slam it right down on top of this wraith. She's like, "Wow!"
Hammer the ghost. Well, first thing Nora has to do is give me a wisdom save, because you feel an intense
No.
terror as you see that large wraith bearing down on you. Though luckily,
Ah.
you would resist. 14 is going to strike the smaller wraith. Doing 10 points of damage. The hit.
Magic
Does seem to be
weapon?
resistant to your damage type. No, does not make a difference in the new rules.
Does it topple?
It is immune, so it is not. You cannot
Ah.
knock it prone.
Okay, and then Nora's gonna be like, shit. And this should be like, all right, I'm gonna. She'll cast Blade Ward on herself, and
Alright,
then
is your second attack.
yeah, and then they'll end her turn there.
Oh, what's going on with Twilight Sanctuary? Someone trying to.
Twilight Sanctuary. Just
Oh, great.
subtract
Combat.
whenever.
Hey, I think you're putting Twilight Sanctuary on yourself, Loaf. I'm not sure what's going on.
Am I doing that?
Yes.
Oh no.
So that,
Sorry.
that
Yeah, like
symbol is
100
for a
times.
Twilight Sanctuary. So you would
There.
No.
Okay.
you'd not use that.
Sorry
one.
about that.
That's fine. Alright, so Nora's turn ends. Juan, what are you gonna do?
Okay, well, first I'm gonna unmute myself.
That's
Okay,
a good idea.
shit. Well, seeing that Loaf is going after this dude, I am going to once again yell out. I say, "Listen to the music! Don't go towards the light." Give him another one because he's kind of he needs a little bit of help. Nora's got a bunch of shit going on. She's good for now, I think.
Yeah,
He's
she's
got the
good.
big dude on him. So I'm gonna do that for him. Is he wounded yet? I'm
Nope.
gonna miss that.
No, he hasn't been
Okay.
hit yet.
Okay. Do I want to anger this big thing? I don't want to be the first one to attack it. It's scary. Shit.
Do it.
I don't have much in the way of things to do against these fuckers, so I'm just going to make fun of the other one. The one that Nora's fighting.
Okay. What do you say to it?
I'm not gonna say, like, you can only resist those maul attacks for so long. Fall to Nora's power.
Alright, so he would make his save with a +2, unaffected by your jeers.
He's not that scared of you, Nora. Guess I'm gonna keep hanging out a little closer here. I might move a little bit back, but that's gonna be. Yeah, I'm gonna move a little bit, but that's gonna be it.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna move all the way, like, kind of stay out of their way. Actually, I lied. I'm gonna go back up over it this way.
So the Dreadweight
spread out.
Wraith is going to move away from you, Loaf, giving you an attack of opportunity.
Beautiful. I will take it.
Alright, so as a reaction, 23 will strike, punching the creature. Spend your reaction as you punch it for 10 points.
Mm-hmm.
And in case you forgot, this is the spend your reaction button.
Oh.
So the creature flies this way, moving up to 20 feet,
Fuck.
and is going to go for a Toad Leaf. Give me your Fey energy, it says as it blasts you with a necrotic strike.
Help! Help! Ow!
Help!
Yeah.
Help me. 24, I assume, is going to strike poor Toad Leaf.
Oh no.
Field? I don't think
Ruh-roh.
Field's gonna do anything.
24? Okay.
So, it will strike you for 32 necrotic,
Oh, shit.
and I
But you said
need a
24.
con save, DC 16, to see if it
What
drains
happened to
you or what.
24?
This one is
Uh,
much meaner than the smaller ones.
He knew I was going to be a threat. he
He
weren't
saw you
taking
double
it.
blast, and he's like, alright, I'm getting that fairy. And you know,
yeah.
Fey energy is tasty.
Oh, God. Con?
Yeah, con save, oof.
Wait, hold up. Hold
Yeah,
up.
what do you got?
Yeah. I got stuff.
You got
Things.
stuff,
Yep.
alright. What do we
Yeah.
got?
Favorite of our cell? Is that works for saves?
Yeah, 2d4.
Yay, come on, please, for the fuck of it all. Come on, 2d4.
Baby.
Yeah?
Yep.
That is
15?
still
You
failing.
needed.
You needed 16 for the big guy.
Oh.
'Cause he's
Damn,
higher
bro.
level. So that
Okay.
would drain your life 32 points.
Let me edit that then.
Just put minus 32
Oh,
next to your
shit.
total.
What do you mean? How would I do that?
In your character sheet, just put minus 32 next to your max HP. And
Oh.
that's how you record life drain. You can do plus for like aid and stuff.
I don't know where to put that.
Here, I'll show you.
said
In the temp box?
No, it's just in where it says max HP. You just put minus 32. Like so.
Oh,
The good
Oh.
news is you're still at full health.
yeah.
The bad news is your full health is very low. So that is it for the
Going-
Dread Wraith. It is now the Wraith's turn. Luckily, he's
Oh.
destroyed. Toad Leaf, what do you want to do?
So it's just the big guy now, or oh no, I see.
Now, there's one more Wraith that Nora's fighting.
Yeah, this isn't good. I'm gonna get taken out next turn. I already know that. So
Hopefully, you have some escape spells or something.
I mean, so he can chase me again.
ability.
Good, dude. You're good. You're good.
Teleport home and cry.
Yeah.
One says you want to be an ape.
Be an
I'm
ape
going
fairy.
to. Yeah, right. I'm just gonna fucking. He wants to hurt me. I'm gonna blast his ass with a second level guiding bolt, and I'm gonna twin spell it.
Well, let's see how this plays out. There you go, 30.
Ooh. Second level.
So,
Oh, maybe.
at least she'll go out with a bang.
Hell yeah.
33. Well, you really pissed him off now.
Yeah. And then the second one. Let me roll the second one at the other guy.
He's really pissed off. Yeah, 22 will strike the second one. Blasting him for 16. put him to 2 levels of wounds.
And do I need to roll to see if I'm frightened of him? I don't know. Or is that
Technically, you would have done that at the beginning of your turn
Oh.
of wisdom save.
Oh,
I thought
Here.
you did.
I didn't roll shit. Am I afraid of him?
Oh, man.
I think you did, right? 14 was what it needed.
Cool.
Yes, that is enough to resist. So,
So,
you are
I
luckily
say,
not
I say,
afraid.
I spit at him. I say, I'm not afraid of you.
All right. Anything else?
That's gonna be all. I'm fucked.
The Wraith looks like it's about to eat you, but Beans goes first. Beans, give me a wisdom save, please.
Cool.
So the Wraith is big
And
and scary.
do I get advantage? Is this magic?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, sure, we'll say it's magic. Wait. It's not a spell. It's a magical effect, sure, we'll say you have advantage. It's fine.
Thank you.
Well,
Ooh,
unfortunately, you are afraid.
what it seems like.
So the only action you can take this turn is moving away from the creature.
Cool. In that case, I think I have to move away from him.
Alright, so you run away. Anything
Does
else?
that trigger an Oppie?
No, luckily he is way above you. So he's up with Toadleaf, not in range to take an Oppie.
Cool.
Yeah.
I guess dash would be the next thing that I have to do.
Oh wait, he's large though. Oh, I lied. He gets an Oppie. Sorry. 24 is going to strike you.
1 second.
Oh,
I'm going to use my teleport from the Atlas of Endless Horizons.
okay. So teleport up to 10 feet.
Yep.
Well, actually, you can't do that because the fear would not allow reactions.
What?
Yep, no actions.
Oh. Okay. I won't do that.
So unfortunately, you are struck for 37 necrotic, and I need a con save.
Oh, shit.
Alright, so luckily you are not
Whew.
killed by the strike. Or not life drained, you just take a bunch of damage. Alright, and Beans also now has 3 levels of wounds. Or I guess I shouldn't say also, because Toadleaf's technically at full health. That's it for Beans, right?
Do I have to dash
No, you don't have to.
further away? Okay.
You just have to use your action to move away from him, but you don't have to keep...
And I don't get a bonus action.
No actions except for moving away. Alright.
Cool.
The Wraith, unhappy with you hammering it, is going to try to life drain you again. Luckily, once
Minus
again,
1d4.
it will miss. Loaf.
I'm going to, because I think it's about 60 feet away and I have 45 feet of movement. I'm going to take a dash as my bonus action.
Okay.
Focus Step of the Wind. I think. There we go. And I'm gonna chase it,
Hell yeah.
screaming, "You will give me a hug!"
Alright.
And this time, instead of trying to grapple it, I'm just gonna do various attacks, starting with like a flying headbutt.
So it is up in the air. How high can you jump again?
I have a strength of 18. I don't know how jumping is
So-
determined.
Your jump
It's
distance
3
is
plus
double
4,
from
so
the
7. You can jump 7 feet. I think with its large size, that would be enough to put you in range, but that will only give you 1 attack against it.
Got it.
The
Okay.
rest you'd have to throw something up at it.
Toadleaf is also up in the air, right?
Yeah, him and the Wraith are both up at the ceiling. They're both flying around up there.
I mean, maybe I was thinking I could grab and run, but am I able to like take an action to dash? Like if I ask him to fall, could I grab him and run?
Well, he can't fall right now because it's not his turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to wait for his turn to be able to do anything. Are you
Okay,
gonna take that jumping attack on the thing though?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Oh.
I got a 9.
So you go to headbutt it, and he just kind of casually raises his foot up a little as you like fall back down. Ugh. Have anything you can throw up at him?
Yeah, I have a dagger. I'll try to throw to get his attention.
Okay.
And injure him a little bit.
So hurl a dagger up at him. Oh.
Oof.
All right. Well, dagger just kind of
So that
flies
one-
up and hits the ceiling and falls back down. Bink. Say it's over here somewhere.
Loaf is insanely frustrated and getting inspiration from. Oh, I actually have bardic inspiration. Could I see if I can add that to the armed strike attempt, or no? Is it too late?
Normally not, but here I'll roll.
I'll
for
save it. I'll save
Save
it.
it?
I'll
Alright,
need a
we'll save
saving
it.
throw.
All right, so you're
I'll be inspired and I'll say you're ugly
yell up at the
out of
Wraith,
frustration.
hoping
Yeah.
that it doesn't kill Toadleaf. All right, Nora, what are you gonna do? Something's
gonna look
going
at
on
that.
over behind you. You hear screaming, and like Toadleaf's like, "Ah!" as this thing's draining his life force.
At the big race, she's gonna throw that magic missile at it and say, "Leave the puny fairy alone. His life force is too small for you, anyways."
All right, so you fire, I assume, 3 magic missiles.
Yes,
So
I don't know
1d4
which.
plus 1, please. So 9 points of damage on the big wraith. Alright, anything else?
Yeah, she'll move like right here, and that'll be it.
Alright, 1.
You might be muted.
Toadleaf looks to be in danger. As he did not
I am
retreat, and the
definitely
wraith looks
muted.
like it's trying to suck all his life force.
I'm a little surprised Nick decided to go for the big dude. Ignore it. All right. I yelled at Toadleaf though, and
Trying
I
to
said,
get its
"Monkey
attention.
time."
Toadleaf says, "Do it, hurry!"
I am going to cast Polymorph on little Toadleaf, make him a big old monkey.
Thank fuck, dude.
Alright. So Toadleaf suddenly transforms into a huge monkey creature. Falling to the ground.
Can I still have like little wings on the back though? Because it's funny.
Sure, but you get to fall 10 feet, so or 20
Okay.
feet, so you take some damage.
Okay.
7 points of damage. As you
Alright.
fall to the ground. Juan is concentrating on that, right?
I am now. Yes.
Leave the attitude out.
Okay.
Your con save, your wisdom save, bro. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, wisdom save.
Do your
I keep
wisdom.
forgetting
Fuck.
to see if you are scared.
Oh, dude.
'Cause then you might not be able to
Oh,
cast
Nick.
it.
Nick, why'd you call that out?
No, it's
I'm
good.
brown nosing the DM today.
I'll give you an
I-
inspiration point for that, for keeping me on.
I'm going to use an inspiration as well for this save, leaving me at 1
Alright,
left. What is this? Con?
con
Oh
save.
shit.
Wisdom.
Or wisdom, sorry, wisdom save.
Oh shit, this is so bad. I have a 0. I don't know if I'm gonna make this.
Shit.
I gotta wait for the right moments, right? I gotta wait until this is a crucial moment. Like, when are the RNG gods gonna put it in my favor? Not
Oh,
that
you
time at all.
dead. I'm fucking dead.
Okay. So instead, I'm afraid I don't use that spell, right? I get that
Yeah,
spell
you have
someday.
to. The only action you can take is to move away from the wraith.
Have to move, right? I'm terrified. Ooh, okay.
Ah.
That'll be.
All right.
It.
Sorry, Toadleaf.
The Dread Wraith is going to try to drain Toadleaf's life.
GG, everybody. GG.
So my attack didn't do anything? It didn't piss it off?
Well, it did 9 points.
And my taunt?
Why would you taunt it? Oh, just yelling at it? No.
I was like,
This Wraith is more
yeah, I
intelligent
was like,
than the other
Toadleaf's
two.
puny.
Tell.
So it's going to try to take you out one by one. The crappier armored people first. 17, unfortunately, I think does hit Toadleaf unless
Let's
he
do
has
it, bro.
shield.
That's instant death.
Shield!
Instant death.
Shield. Do you have shield?
No shield, bro. There's no shields.
All right, so that is going to Toadleaf.
He's dead.
For 20 necrotic. Now, not dead yet. You have to make a con save to not have life drain. If you don't make the con save, then we have a problem.
Alright, I'm using an inspiration, so +2.
Okay.
Con save. Oh shit.
There you go.
Nice.
All right, so Toadleaf does not get life drained. Instead, just falls from the sky, hitting the floor, gaining 1 level of death save fail.
I gotta ask Lou.
Yes.
Because rules is written as if he loses more than
Then
his total
I'm dead.
in one hit. And his health
twice
maximums
is
drop.
well, twice is
Twice
total.
is?
And he has to go to negative
that's-
that, not just the attack. So if he went to negative 24, he'd be dead. And he
Okay,
only
so he's
went
not
to
a
like
negative
negative what is it, 8? Yeah. So
Okay,
now he's not
okay,
dead.
good. I didn't know what he was at. I was just making sure. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So he is down with a level of exhaustion. The Wraith then is going to fly over this way, descending to 1.
Opportunity attack.
No, he was above you. He was flying.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's a cheater. All right. So Toadleaf, you have 1 failed death save. I need a second whispered death save.
Yeah, I can do that
20.
for you real quick. I should
20.
be a nat
20.
Be a nat 1.
I hope not. Alright, so you know what you got. You know what condition you're in. New
Yeah.
round beans. I need another wisdom save.
Wisdom save. I'm just gonna keep
Right.
running back and forth.
Beans just freaking
With
out.
Gnome cunning. You got this, bro. You got
Huh.
this.
Oh,
Just have to not roll really low twice. Alright.
cool.
So luckily,
Break it.
aren't you a wizard?
Yes.
Don't you have like proficiency on your
Oh,
wisdom saves?
shit. You're right. I've been clicking the wrong one. My bad.
I was gonna say, I'm like, wait, those are supposed to be your like semi-strong saves. All right, so
Yeah.
you would steal yourself, and you gain immunity from the fear.
Cool. I'll look at him and say I fear none. And then
I am no man.
oh
What are you
no.
gonna do?
I only have 25 feet of movement. I'll use a item interaction to pull out a potion and yell to Loaf, pour this down Toadleaf's throat.
Okay.
And I position myself poorly, but I guess I'll use an action to chill touch that guy down there.
Oh, did you make your concentration check for all the damage you took for your sphere?
I did not. I don't
Alright,
know
let's
how
get
I missed that.
Yeah, let's get that really quick. Alright, so I think 20 made it. didn't do like 40, luckily.
Almost.
Like 38, so actually.
37.
Alright, so
Yeah.
you kept that spell, you put the potion down. Chill Touch 12, unfortunately, is going to miss AC
Misses.
13.
Cool. Bonus action, I'm gonna bonk that into the dude.
Alright, it will attempt to dodge with a dex save. Which it will fail, taking 10 psychic. Knocking it down to 3 levels of wound. Looks like it's pretty beat up. Alright, anything else?
That'll be my turn.
Alright, the Wraith goes. Once again, it will lunge at Nora. Oh, crit.
Minus
Silvery Barb.
Alright, so as a reaction, you cast Silvery Barbs. Who are you giving the advantage to?
Nora.
Okay. So reroll. 21, I think, is still going to hit. So no crit, so that's good. So you are struck for 26 necrotic.
mirror images.
Oh, right. Give me a d20.
Or me. Oh, a d20.
Or, what is it for mirror image? I forget. Is it a d6
It's a
now?
D20, but he's got to get above an 8.
Alright. Oh, unfortunately, 3 is... You are still going to get hit, so that would hit you for the 20...
No!
Yeah, what did I say it was? 26 necrotic. And a con save to see if it's life drain. Alright, so luckily it is just damage. That's it for the Wraith. Loaf. So you couldn't oppie him, but luckily the big Wraith is now down by the floor.
Awesome. Yeah, come down to my level. I'll be right with you. I move over to Toadleaf, pick up the potion, and
Administer
just
it as a...
open his mouth and pour it in.
Alright, so you administer it as a bonus. Go ahead and roll the healing. It's 2d4 plus 2, I believe.
Do I roll it, or does he roll it?
You can roll it. Anyone, either you can roll it, but whatever.
Alright, 2d4.
Whoever rolls it first, I'll count that one. Alright, so 9 points of healing, and Toadleaf, though badly wounded, is conscious.
Come on, don't give up now. We need you.
Remind myself you have 1 level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
I run back up to the Wraith.
Okay.
Now,
So
have
how
I
much movement
lost
did you
an
get
action?
to here? Was that 10 feet or 15?
I was over here, so probably 10.
5, 10.
And then from
So,
Gonna make it.
okay,
bro.
so yeah, you'd have
There.
enough.
yeah.
What?
Alright, so just
the
enough
fuck?
to run back up, and you would have flank, which is the +2.
To the attack rolls.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. How does pouring the potion in consume a bonus action or an action?
It was a
Or
bonus
neither.
action.
Cool. I'll do my 2 attacks.
Alright, you rush up, punching at this guy.
You are ugly, and so is your mother. And I do 1 attack.
Nice.
23 to hit. 25, I guess.
Yeah, 25 will strike him for 7 force.
And my second is 23 to hit.
Yeah. Another strike.
9 force.
Another 9, and that's going to put him to a 2nd level of wound. He now turns angrily towards you.
Awesome. Yeah, that got your attention, didn't it?
Alright, Nora.
Nora's gonna start swinging on this Wraith in front of her again. Just overhead slams.
Alright, 21 will strike, smacking the Wraith for 8 points of damage on the first hit. 17 strikes again. Striking a second time.
I didn't.
Or wait, sorry. That
I
was
did
your
not.
damage.
Yeah.
Second attack. 29, yeah, that'll strike again. Doing another 9 points, which will bring it down.
Nice. Okay. And then she will move. Fuck. Wait, is it Q? Oh, there it is.
It is cute.
25 feet here. And this should be another 10 feet. I have 35 feet of movement. And she will swing for a third time, I think, because of Great Weapon Master. Gives, if I kill the creature, it gives me another attack. Just gotta find the thing. I swear it says that. Critical or kill. Yes.
Okay.
So as a bonus action, she will swing on the Wraith.
Alright, so you do a bonus action attack as you rush up. 14 will strike it, luckily.
Thank God. That was
another
kind of sick.
7 points.
Yeah,
Alright.
then she'll end her turn. That was awesome.
So, the Wraith is going to turn around towards Loaf and attempt to grab you.
But it's not the Wraith's turn.
Oh, sorry, it's Juan's
It's
turn.
Juan's turn. Yeah.
So Juan, I need a wisdom save.
All right, I'm shivering in my boots. Now it's the Wraith's turn.
Fuck. You gonna do shit.
Oh, he's gonna run away from it.
I have to run?
I thought so. Let me double check.
Damn.
It's
Dead
worded
one.
a little ambiguously. Because it says the only action you can take is to move away. So no, I
But
guess
I
it
don't
doesn't say you
have to,
have to.
right?
All right, so you're just shaking there.
You guys just see my. You can literally hear my knees clacking, and you guys, for 1 second, think it's the drums playing before you hear it's just knees clacking together.
It's like a cartoon
Can that
character.
movement? Can that movement be a disengage or no?
Nope,
Is that considered an
disengage is an
action?
action.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, so Juan just kind of stands there. It's like, ah. Alright, now the Dread Wraith goes. And now he will attack Loaf. 17 will strike you. So your AC is 12, right?
I did want to ask about that, but I think it's actually 16.
Oh,
14, I thought.
Dexterity and wisdom from monk, and constitution and dexterity from barbarians unarmed.
well, you can do one or the other.
I don't know if they stack.
So you have
Okay,
to you'd have to
14 then.
choose monk or barbarian. So you could do one or the other.
Okay, it's the monk one for sure.
Okay. So he
Yeah.
would strike you, doing 42 necrotic.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And I would need a con save as he drains a bunch of life force.
21. For the
So
con
luckily, it is just necrotic damage and not actual
Thank
life.
God.
You still
So
got
I
Bardic,
take
too.
42 damage.
Yes, and you put minus 42 next to your max health in your sheet, I think. Actually, I don't know. Does that work in the new sheet? I'm curious now. Let me see.
I can put it in the temp health.
It doesn't look like it lets you edit max in the new sheet, which is really weird.
Yeah. I'll make a note of it.
Maybe you can adjust it with the... override max HP. Okay, so you can just do it here. Alright, there you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you go into the options, one of them is override max HP. Although, now I don't know what your maximum should be. What was your maximum?
It was 54.
place I could put that to remember it.
I'll just
Alright,
write it down.
As long as you remember what it should be. Alright, so that's it for the Dread Wraith. Dewdrop. So you awaken feeling extremely unhappy and unhealthy.
Right, yeah. So totally, before getting up, slowly reaches for his wand and slowly gets himself back up to his feet. And it's just like, Al, I'm going to take care of this. And flicks his wand at the Dread Wraith, doing a guiding bolt at level 3.
Alright, you blast the Dread Wraith with a 19, which will strike it. This was a spell slot, level 3?
Yes.
Okay. So 27 radiant.
And then I stood up, used half my movement, so I moved back another 15 foot, limping backwards a little bit.
Yeah. Well, your movement is reduced by 5 for your.
Oh,
level of
so
exhaustion.
10. There you go. All right. So that's gonna be turn.
All right. So. Yeah. So you. So wait, you were here, right?
Attack roll.
Yeah. So that'd be 10. All right.
Minus.
New round. Beans. What are you gonna do?
I don't need to make a wisdom save or anything.
No, you are outside its aura of fear.
Great. Then, as an action, I guess I'm gonna chill touch it. Attempt to. Oh, gee.
Oh, alright. So
That
you,
is the worst.
still freaked out
Yeah.
by this thing. Just blast wildly, missing it. What
And
else?
then I'll run that guy over there, bonk into him, pull him
Okay.
back.
So, save.
Dex save.
What's the DC?
15.
Alright, so he would make it with a +3, only taking
Oh,
6
damn.
psychic. But that would push him into a 3rd level of wound.
And then I'll use my last 10 feet of movement to scoot back.
Alright, Loaf. You're in a bit of danger.
Alrighty.
Here. What are you gonna do?
I feel pretty weak, but I do want to keep attacking it.
Okay.
And I remember my mother's lessons from one of these days where she taught me how to make a stunning strike. So I get up from my knee and then I do an unarmed strike.
Oh,
Fails.
You whiff.
And I'm like, oh my god, I gotta concentrate. And I hit again, but it's not working.
It's 2 whiffs.
You have
Um,
Bardic if you so desire to use it.
I will
I don't know if
use
you
it
want
with
to
the
use it
second
on an
one.
attack. Yeah.
I will use it.
Alright. So you're using the Bardic. Alright, plus
I
D8.
am using the Bardic.
Not saving it for the save. Might be a risky
No.
gambit. 14 is going to strike.
Perfect. So I'll roll for damage. That's 5 force damage, and it now has to make a con save.
Alright. Okay. So con save. So you would find out it's actually pretty strong with a +5. It would make the save. So it resists your stun.
I'll spend my bonus to make flurry of blows attacks.
Oh, not even retreating. Alright. You're all
Nah.
in.
It's
Mark your
14.
levels of wounds too. I think you're.
Oh yeah, I
Oh, he's
should.
at full. got
It's just
life
my
drop.
max health.
14.
Thought you made
14
the,
to
you,
hit.
you failed or you succeeded.
Oh, he is
on
out.
roll.
14
succeeded
is
the-
going to strike. Well, he failed against the life drain, doing 6 points of force.
And I'm gonna
okay.
spend another focus point. Oh no, never mind. It's once per turn,
Yeah,
so I
it's
can't
only once.
try to make it.
And
And
your last attack.
yep.
Oh,
It's 8.
that is going to completely miss and end your
I'm
turn.
sorry, guys. I can't.
Nora, you see the Wraith about to. It looks like it's going to try to fatality Loaf. Can you save him? Oh, yeah, 16 will strike it, doing 11.
Damage.
But it is still alive.
Oh, baby.
27 luckily lands another hit, which will do 6. And it will fall.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh my god.
The train shall curse you all, it says as it
Shut up.
fades away.
Shut up, nerd.
Alright, what do you want to do?
Woodleaf just sits back down.
Collect that essence, Beans.
Are you alright, Master? He's hard undead. It almost got you.
I almost got sent to the garden of our sale. That was bad.
He says you should get spells to protect yourself, Master. Not everything is about offense. Shields and invisibilities, teleportations, such things can save your life.
I'll have to look into it.
Alright, so
I
someone...
could have shocked him and then ran away, but he would have just chased me.
Yes, I think some kind of invisibility might be good against something like that. Alright, so you're collecting essence beans, and you have religion, right? Okay. Is anyone doing anything while he is collecting essence?
I'm not sure how I can get back to my max health.
Do you have medicine?
I do have medicine.
You have training in it?
+2. I'm just like okay from
Do you have
rudimentary
proficiency
education.
in it?
No, no.
Okay. Does anyone have proficiency in medicine?
I do, and I could explain it.
Yeah,
So,
I'm not feeling well, guys. I'm just leaning back against the wall, sitting down.
So you would know, Juan, that life drain can only be undone with greater restoration or a night's rest.
I share that with
You see,
my good friend Loaf.
Oh my god. I don't know if I can keep fighting today, guys. It's just I feel like
Why? What's
my
wrong?
life's been sucked out of me.
I think that thing did a number on Toadleaf and Loaf.
when you say that,
Oh,
you,
maybe
notice, you notice Toadleaf's laying down.
maybe we could get inside this train. Seems like this train is well fortified. Maybe we could sleep
I don't know
inside.
if Nora actually knows what this is. It would
I
probably
would
just
say
look
that
like a
thing
big,
did-
weird metal contraption to her.
There's this big, weird metal contraption that looks kind of secure. Maybe we could sleep in there.
I mean,
See, I don't think it's too
Toadleaf is
secure.
Toadleaf is in rough shape, and I'm not. It doesn't look like having any wounds, but I'm just feeling really bad, guys. I don't know if I don't know if I can keep risking anything else today.
It did tell us beware of the curse of this thing, so yeah, I think the best decision is just
You touch it,
retreat for
then.
the day. I ain't going anywhere. Like this thing's, I'm fucking terrified of him. You guys saw me in that fight.
Maybe after a good long sleep, guys. Maybe after just a night's rest.
So,
Somebody
Beans,
carry me
you
back to town.
would manage to collect the essence, just FYI. So you have it now.
Tiny hut.
So
Big
let's
Bean
just go
said he's
back.
gonna put up a tiny hut for us.
I think we just go back to town.
You do
Well,
have
let's get a
your-
short rest in first.
You do have your camp nearby as well.
Let's get a
I
short
They can
rest.
help escort us
assume
out.
you're gonna pick up your dagger that you dropped, right, Loaf?
Yeah, I'll warily walk over and pick it up.
Okay. So you're attempting an hour rest here. Let's see if anything dangerous shows.
You want it? No, I don't want to take an hour rest here. I tell everybody
No
it's
way,
better
Bean.
for us to just go.
Just go to the camp. Rest
We're not
there.
far from town.
Yeah,
We
let's
have-
let's get out of here, guys.
Okay.
Cool.
So where?
My tiny hut. You don't want to use their tiny hut?
It takes a long time for you to get that up. Remember what happened last time?
Takes-
Okay, Toadleaf and Loaf need a good night's rest. I don't think we can go do anything. We need to get them back to town as quick as possible.
Well, you would know that town is about half hour to an hour through the tunnels. Your camp is probably the closest place that's safe. Safe-ish.
Yeah,
So we could
just make haste to the camp, and we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're leaving the area?
Toadleaf,
What?
are you okay? I
Come
can
on,
pick you
Bean.
up if you want.
Somebody carry me.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
I know you're interested, Beans, and we will. We'll come back, I promise, buddy. I'll give you some cookies
Cool.
for camp.
Cool.
Okay?
Ah, it would
Okay,
be
sweetheart?
so nice. So nice to just make some cookies.
So Loaf is like fireman carrying Toadleaf on his shoulder.
Well, Toadleaf's only 2 foot, so it's.
Yeah. It's like, hop, 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 hop. Alright, so you leave the area. I will delete your tokens for you.
Oh, it only takes 1 minute. Oh, my
Heading
bad.
back to your camp. Which is much easier to get to than going to town. Yeah,
As
you
we
get
walk
back.
to
Or go ahead.
As we walk to the camp, I ask if I can have a little bit of the. Oh, there you go. Never mind, he saw it. I just got a little bit of the Wraith essence for my experiments in baking.
Did you give him the Dire Wraith or the Wraith Essence?
Great.
Okay, so
Dire
normal
Wraith.
Wraith. Okay.
Cool.
So you now have some of this strange undead essence.
Alrighty.
You get back to the
Sick.
camp. You see Shock has some people posted at all the entrances and a couple of tents set up. He says, well, what did you find?
Wraiths.
We found Wraiths.
Terrible.
And we also did find that train we were talking about, which is good news.
Oh,
Would you be able to make sure that nobody can go down that hallway?
says, well, it's a little ways from here. Shall we move camp over to where this train is, or whatever you called it?
That, or at least post up outside so we can't get attacked by more raids in there.
Says, well, we probably want to stay away from the area if we're worried about more wraiths attacking. But, if you think it's safe, we could go over there and, just hope for the best.
I don't.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, my suggestion
the
is
best
we
idea.
stay here then, and just keep our men close.
Could you point me to Toadleaf's bed? He needs a rest. And then if you can point me to where I could sleep. I know it's not bedtime yet, but I'm just ready to crash.
Shock says, well, do you have a bedroll? I mean, the hall's got
Ah.
places all over you could sleep.
I usually sleep on the floor, but if you have a bedroll, I'd really appreciate it after that
I
fight.
pull out my bedroll and offer it to you for the night.
Says, well, there's plenty of floor, and no, well, looks like you got yourself a bedroll.
Oh, old man, thank you so much. Are you sure? Are you gonna be okay? I don't want to take your bed.
No, I didn't get attacked, so I'm not too concerned, but this old back of mine could probably do some good on a hard floor for a night.
I promise I'll buy myself a bedroll to save you the burden next time. Thank you.
So Toadleaf would walk over to Loaf and kind of look nervous, be like, Loaf, do you mind if we share? I don't have one, and I don't really, I don't I
Come
feel
here.
really cold.
Of course, no worries, no worries. Just tuck in right next to me. I'll just go to sleep.
Thank you. That is very kind.
Alright.
And I go to sleep.
Well, you pass an hour without issue. So it is now about 4. You can short rest if you like. Spend one of your short rests to benefit.
Before
Thank you.
going to bed, I'd probably convert some spells into my ring.
I don't know if we're going to bed yet. I mean, that's like you have to pass a bunch more time.
It's like
Okay.
3:30
A short rest
now,
would
yeah.
pass.
Right. I'll just start my work then.
Are we doing a short rest?
Yeah, we just finished the short rest, so you can go ahead and spend one if you want to benefit from it.
So, Toadleaf would ask Beans. Beans, do you mind if I have 2 shield spells? They helped a lot.
You know, answer me this. Why? I'm kind of concerned about you. You're making all these deals with evil creatures. What's the reasoning behind doing that? You know, and you've put some of your decisions, making friends with that adult green dragon, have put innocent lives at risk. I'm really concerned.
It is not as simple as that. Evil itself is a lot. It is not as black as white. Black and white. There are dark spells that can be used for good purposes. There are good spells that can be used for evil purposes. It's all about how you use the magic and the potential beings around you. If you can conform something that is evil to a good nature, then what is the harm in it?
Still evil.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's what Toadleaf says to you.
What got you banished from the Feywild? Was it just
Well, before I came here, there was a little bit of a war that I was part of. The werewolves from the settlement that was close by decided they would want to attack, and they attacked us, and we weren't prepared. And I don't necessarily know that I was banished, but everybody was dying around me, and I just thought I would end the werewolves and everything. So I used the powerful spell scroll that that was left to us by RSL, and I saw the meteors crashing down around me, and then all of a sudden I woke up here in Gaia.
So
That-
you
that
don't know the reason you're here?
Not really, no. I thought I was prepared to meet my end. After all, the werewolves were all around.
No. Well, yeah. I'll toss one shield in there. I'm gonna hit me up at the end of the night.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, and so for the long rest, you do have to wait till 8 a.m. because you can only benefit from that once per day. So sleeping.
I'm also gonna bond this.
Yeah, so
bond my
sleeping.
weapon
You do
during
have
that
to
short
sleep
rest.
to do a long rest. So as part of your long rest, you have to sleep 8 hours. But just sleeping doesn't necessarily get rid of the drain.
Okay.
The actual passing to 8 a.m. is what will get rid of that.
Got
But
it.
luckily, it's been pretty quiet in camp, other than the conversations. Nothing seems to have found you here.
Okay.
What do you
I
want
use
to
this.
do? Bloodwall Vial. All right.
Yeah.
So you gain some sorcery points. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, so you pass the time, so you can short rest and benefit from that if you want. But what are you doing after that? You want to try to pass time till tomorrow? You want to go back? You want to go back to town?
I get up from the bedroll and I say, guys, I tried to sleep and get this feeling out of me, but it's just I'm just not feeling back up to it. Not even at 0.5%, like 50%. I can try to make some bread and, maybe some cookies. Maybe experiment a little bit with the lava elemental or wraith essence. But I mean, I'm down to go fight. It's just I just want to let you know I'm not feeling back up to it yet after that son of a gun wraith touched me.
Lava cookies.
Where did he touch you, sweetheart?
Well, you were there,
Oh.
Nora. Come on.
You see
Oh,
a big
no.
withered handprint in the middle of his chest. That's probably where it touched him. Where it
Yeah,
sucked
I
the
show it
life
to the group.
energy
I'm
out
like,
of,
right here, guys.
It's like all black
Oh my
and gnarly
goodness.
and withered.
See, look at it. Did the same thing to me, but it grabbed me by the throat. That was rude.
Yeah. How are you
Ah.
feeling, Toadleaf? Did you get some rest? Feeling okay?
I kind of feel the same. I don't feel well. Not
Yeah.
I need to get you some armor there, Lo.
Out of
something.
character, who said lava elemental cupcakes? DM.
Did someone say what?
So I think I heard someone say lava cupcakes.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't hear that.
Okay.
Lava cupcakes. Shock says, well, we can try to travel back to town, or we can try to rest here for the evening. Whatever you think, whatever you all think is best.
I'd be happy to just bake and rest over here. What are you guys feeling?
Are there any bones around, Lou?
Oh, and I
Like full
forgot.
skeletons?
I should probably give control of Iara to Toadleaf.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Since that's
I'd
kind
probably
of
give
your
it
thing.
give her to Juan because he wanted her. So you hear me, Juan?
Well, whoever wants, if you want to control her during combat, I can give her to anyone who wants to play her. She doesn't have, you don't have to role play her, just play her in combat as an extra fighter.
I think it'd be good to have it. Yeah.
Are you
Hello.
okay taking her, Toadleaf? Because you're doing kind of the undead thing, right? Necromancer.
Yeah, I can do it.
Alright, I'll give her to you for now.
All right.
Like I said,
Back
you
to
don't have
my
to
que-
role play her, you just for combat.
I was muted. I was saying I do have control over her though with the contract or the demon inside of her at least.
Oh.
Like Nate was saying.
Sure, I can give her to you then.
Yeah.
It's really just
Are you okay with that,
mechanically.
Nate? Or you want to control her in fights?
No, I don't.
Okay, I'll do it.
Not if I don't have to, because I'm about to have a whole bunch of undead. So
I figure I can try to alleviate your burden.
Now you're gonna do her and the lava elemental.
yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, that's fine. I mean, I got nothing else to do on my turns
You have
right
your
now.
little
so.
army of helpers.
Is there any bones around, Lou?
Is there any bones?
Like full skeletons anywhere close by, or?
Not in this area. You know, there's a bunch in the halls of Tarsus near the western or eastern side.
Yeah. I'm good.
Alright, well, the time has passed and you all short rested, I believe. What's your next step?
It sounds like we want to long rest here.
Alright, so you're just gonna try to pass time here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna use this time to teach Lo some more music.
Awesome.
So add another day towards that.
Alright. Well,
And
hang
that
on.
is in the
Wait till we actually pass the time. Let's see if
Okay.
if you are attacked or not.
under the downtime activities project, Loaf, in the spreadsheets. So
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Do we just add things there, or is it like something Lou does?
no, we control it, yeah. So it's all of us.
Oh, cool.
So,
So you can go in and like change things and add things, yeah.
So are you
Awesome,
making a
yeah.
new project?
Yeah,
We
I do
started
wanna...
this for a day,
Mhm.
but yeah, we'll
Wait,
continue.
When we
enough-
first met, we talked about it, yeah.
Oh, have you already put some time towards it?
One day.
Okay. I don't know if you have enough time to do another day today. Oh, actually, you would. It's 4. So you would have 8 hours till midnight. So yeah, if you want, anyone who wants to can spend, do some downtime in this camp. So time is passing.
And how many things would we be able to do per day?
Just one.
Like,
you can
stuff
concentrate
like
on
this.
one project as long as you meet all the prerequisites of it. So, for example, training. For someone training, the trainer would have to use the day to train, and the trainee would have to use the day to learn. So they both have to spend their time doing that project.
How many days do we need for teaching a musical instrument?
Learning a new instrument is... what was it? I want to say it is... I want to say it's like 5 weeks minus 1 week per int modifier. So what's your
I'd
int
love
modifier?
to learn to play the viol.
What's your int
Mine?
modifier, Loaf? How smart are you?
0.
0? So I want to say it is 5 weeks, so that would be 35 days?
Yeah,
Something like that.
Sounds like it.
So it'll be a bit to learn a new thing.
Okay.
I can double check that, but that's what I think it is. So put that down for now, and if I'm wrong, we can change it. Alright, so passing time.
What about smaller things like baking? Would I be able to bake something while learning something?
Yeah, I mean,
Cool.
baking, it probably wouldn't even be a project. You can just do that as part of
Awesome.
normal stuff. You just need
I bake
fire
I
and
bake
your cooking stuff,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. I bake a bunch of breads for everyone at the camp.
Alright, do you want to do normal bread, or you want to try to do stuff with the essence?
I think for that, I would not want to expose anyone to potentially harmful stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe I'd try it on myself for the first time. Maybe one of the doughs for the bread, I put a little bit of the lava essence, maybe just one of the lava essence, and just eat it for myself when it's cooked.
Alright, so there is a story point opportunity here.
Okay.
For 3 story points, your breads could do something useful with these essences. Now, I know you don't have any, but I think some of your friends could help pay for this if they want.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
toss him a story point.
Awesome.
I'll toss a story point.
Me too.
Alright, so each of you are tossing one in. Was that
I'll
Beans,
do
Nora,
like a
and
little.
Juan?
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
like, guys, okay, this is gonna be the first time, but here's how you make bread normally, and then I just start like adding flour and water to like a little bowl that I have,
Mm-hmm.
and then I ask Beans to put like one of the lava elementals essences into it. Like, Beans, why don't you just a
Just
little
one?
drop?
Just one?
Just one, because we don't know what it's gonna do. If it's too much, it might just not be bread at all. It might just
The fire
fail.
elemental?
Yeah,
Well, my
just
friend,
one.
you don't understand. I have OCD, and every number needs to end in a 5 or a 0.
Well, how
So
about 1.0 drops?
I would say, but then we have 49 Maho of fire elemental essence.
Beans, just think
don't
of
we
all the extra bread we can get with that extra maho.
Yeah, we're making 10 total breads. This is just one of them. Do I
Uh,
convince Beans or no?
I'm gonna give you 5 fire elemental essence, and
All right, then I add more water and flour to compensate, so it comes out to 5 breads of like experimental lava elemental essence.
If
Alright.
you wanted, you could just keep track in your own inventory, so that way Matt
Yeah.
doesn't even have to see it.
Give me
Yeah, no.
give me a check with your tools. You can use intelligence or wisdom, I'd say.
Bardic, give Bardic.
Yeah,
Matt,
one.
Play your songs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Set the mood.
As he's
What are you,
making this
Creed?
bread, I start making a song about
Creed.
Awesome.
Songs wide open. On the doors of
Oven wide
time.
open.
That's great.
Yeah.
Let's see.
it's just
That's
literally it's just a parody, but it's all like puns about baked goods.
Alright, so Juan is giving you Bardic. So
Thanks.
D8 plus
Awesome.
your tools plus would just be basically a wisdom or intelligence with proficiency in a D8.
Could I actually use my strength to
For cooking?
to use the cook's utensils, because my character was like a half orc raised in a nomad camp, and that's like his
How would you
outlet
use
for.
strength to cook better?
Oh, I'm
You
like
mean-
punching this shit out of the dough. Like I'm
Punch the
grappling the dough.
That's quite
Punch the dough, punch the
quite the
dough.
claim. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of a time when strength would make cooking better.
Because you gotta let that gluten develop by just kneading the dough for like a good hour, but I do it in like 10 minutes because I'm doing it so like intensely.
We don't need the dough, we just want it. Da-dum-ch.
It's okay, I can just use the wisdom.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the wisdom, just because like it would,
That's okay.
for certain things I think strength would be good, but I think for the overall project, your mental
That's
stuff
fair.
might be. All right, and the
That's
D8.
And the D8. There we go.
All
Awesome.
right, so you
19 total.
are cooking and discover an interesting interaction with this fire elemental essence. How many did you use? 5?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you are able to make 5 pieces of bread that seem to have some kind of magic infusion in them. You don't think you've ever
Sweet.
seen this reaction in cooking before.
All right.
You're not sure what exactly the effect is, but it does seem to be. It does seem like your bread is brimming with magic. The 5 breads you made with the essence you spent.
Oh,
Look, guys, it's glowing.
wow. That is
You
so
don't have to
cool.
try it. I will happily try it. But if you want to examine it first, be my guest.
Can we share a loaf of bread, Lou, or is it like 1 loaf per person?
It would be 1 loaf per person.
Do I get a
Okay.
loaf?
Yeah, we got 5 total if you want to try one.
Can
Absolutely.
I inspect a loaf?
I'll take
Yeah.
a loaf.
So it looks like normal bread to you, but Loaf is claiming that his loaves are infused with energy.
I don't believe him, and I just eat it.
All right.
I'm like, wait, hold on. We don't even know what it does
Oh,
yet.
fuck.
I just
But
took
he
a
eats it.
nom. I'm nomming right into it. It looks like normal bread.
What was the CR of the fire elemental? 5?
Oh god.
I don't know.
Well, you have the essence, don't you? What's
Yeah.
the CR of that thing?
Yeah, 5.
All right. So Juan would feel strangely fortified, and you would gain
Okay.
5 temp HP from this bread.
How do you feel, Juan? Are you okay, old man? You just dug right into it.
I say, "Oh my gosh," and I start explaining like how I feel, what it does, and then kind of say, maybe you guys should save that before we actually need it, because feeling a little bit fortified here.
Wow,
fear that it's
okay.
gonna go to waste. 'Cause
Nah,
otherwise, I'm
just
not doing
eat it.
anything.
I'll make more. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
4 to
Yeah.
5 what?
I tell him like feeling fortified, meaning like I feel like my.
And
health
you
pool
would
is
see
slightly
now,
higher.
when you look closer at him, that it seems like some kind of shielding has kind of developed around him, like some kind of magical force field.
This is awesome.
Well, this has been a success. I dig into mine.
Yeah, so anyone eating this bread would get 5 temp HP.
I'm going to save mine for tomorrow. Thank you for the bread, the loaf.
Sure, enjoy.
Wait,
Loaf.
Loaf.
Oh,
Is
go
that
ahead.
where you get your name from, Mr. Breadmaker?
Oh, I do have a story about that. You want me to tell you real quick?
Oh,
I
and
would
loaf,
love to
just
hear
for the
this story.
purposes of kind of tracking how much
Yeah.
bread you can make, just say you have like 100 like GP worth of cooking supplies, and each thing you
Awesome.
make would cost 1, so you just basically use 5 to make those loaves.
Okay.
And you can recharge that in town by spending money, basically, just by buying
Okay.
more.
I don't know what the economy is like in terms
You know
of
what?
is
I'll go
100
for-
GP a lot?
Yeah, for bread it would be cheaper. We'll
Okay.
say it's in
Maybe
100
0.1?
silver pieces.
Okay.
That'd be
One
much more
gold piece,
reasonable.
Yeah.
Actually, it might be cheaper than that for cooking. Yeah,
Maybe
we'll
copper?
stick with silver. No, we'll stick with silver.
Okay.
So to
Alright.
fully
And it doesn't have
recharge,
to-
you have to spend 100 silver pieces, which is basically 10 gold.
Mhm.
Would get you all your supplies
okay.
back.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah, so you would
Yeah.
have 95 worth of supplies left.
Perfect.
How many loaves did you make?
He made 5.
Just 5 for now. These
Oh,
are the
so we all-
experimental ones.
Are you handing out to each of us?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
gave each
yeah.
you one.
Oh,
And you
thank
can also use that to make regular loaves if you want to like feed the group.
Yeah, of course. I
Yeah.
think if the regular loaves don't have any like substantial effect, would it just
The only
be
thing they would do is
Hmm.
like they would be good for RP and they would be good for you wouldn't have to eat rations basically.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I make regular ones for the rest of the camp.
All right. Well, if you make it for the whole camp, you would be using a lot more of your resources.
That's fine, yeah.
Okay. Because there's like 20 people in the camp along with the NPCs.
Yeah, it's gonna be the first time I cook for the camp, so I call everyone over after I make them and I say, can't do this every time. I don't have infinite flour, but anytime I make some, I'll always have one for each of you. Please have a try, and if you have some butter, just it's hot bread, and
So I'll say
It'd
if you
go
want
well
to
with
cook
butter.
for the camp, I'll say the camp has its own stuff, so you don't have to spend yours. Just so you,
oh, okay then.
for RP purposes, you can just cook for the camp.
Oh, that would be great. That would be great.
All right.
So a little off topic here, but kind of not really. Echo, there is a anime called Delicious in Dungeon, or it's also called Dungeon Meshi.
Okay.
If you like anime, dude, I think it
Yeah.
might
I
be
mean,
up
that's
your
what I
alley.
kind of based this cooking thing
Yeah.
off of. I just did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I just watched Mashal, the Harry Potter with
Yeah.
fists type. It was really
That's a
fun.
pretty good one.
Why don't we do
And
a
I-
break though, and then you guys can discuss
Yeah.
this, and
Alright.
everyone can
Yeah.
go stretch
Yes.
if they want.
Sounds
Right.
good.
So,
I watched it, and at the time I'm like IRL making eclairs, and I was like, oh, this is great. The
So-
characters, yeah.
Delicious Dungeon is on
Yeah,
Netflix, right?
Dungeon.
It's on
Dungeon
Netflix.
Meshi is literally D&D. It's like the creator of it's like, yeah, I'm gonna take every element from D&D and then make it where it's all about cooking and survival. It's actually really cool.
Nice. I'll check it out.
So it's on Netflix.
We're having
Yeah,
a wonderful day,
they're
actually.
going through a dungeon and
Yeah.
they like can't survive unless people are bringing in their own food, and they're like, we'll just eat all the monsters.
Yeah, we'll just
So
eat
it's
the
them just
monsters.
showing them the actual cooking show of them like prepping and cooking all these different monsters and how they do it, and it's actually
Nice.
really interesting.
And
Yeah.
anime cooking is usually like really nicely drawn,
Have you seen Food
oh, yeah.
Wars?
trying to think of this one anime where it was like a really great scene. I think it was like a time traveler guy
Goblin Slayer.
went back in time,
Oh.
and then he had to
Ugh.
save this like one little girl who was like
Raised.
yeah,
It's
you got it, yeah. And it's like the girl sees like an actual functional home, and then she gets like a nice breakfast, and then she starts crying. I'm like, oh my god.
That's sad. Yeah, that's so sad.
Yeah, it's such a sad one, but it has a really good ending, so
Dude,
I do
it's
recommend it.
fucked up.
yeah.
It's like there's a lot of fucked up shit that goes on in that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to remember. I think Bleach has a few episodes where they do some cooking.
Have you ever seen Food Wars?
No.
Okay, that's literally it's animeify a cooking show, and it's a dude that goes to a school to be the best chef in the world, and it's like high, and they have like competitions and all these crazy things that they have to do with for food and how to prepare and cook dishes,
Okay.
and it's like legitimate cooking things and recipes and things you can learn and actually apply, which is
Cool.
pretty cool. Like for tenderizing meat, I've always known that you could do like a saltwater brine, or you can add like some type of vinegar or like acidity, right? Like
Yeah.
pineapple for ribs is a really common
Mhm.
thing. I didn't know honey also does that.
Oh, that's sweet.
So another one kind of like that is it's called Bento. It's an anime where they're like fighting to get these bento boxes for like half price. It's pretty good too.
Okay. Cool. I like that.
Well, yeah, if you have
Dungeon Mission,
time,
Food Wars, and
Netflix,
Bento.
Netflix, Delicious in Dungeon, amazing watch.
I think
with
Food
amazing
Wars is
story.
also on Netflix too. Yeah.
Oh, is it really?
I think so.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good, I like
Yeah,
that.
no, like solid Loaf though, or Echo. Yeah, like enjoying your character quite a bit. He's
Yeah.
a welcome accompaniment to the group.
Oh, I like that. Thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate
for
it.
sure.
Like it's
I think-
unique. It's a cool idea. You're good in combat, and you RP well. So like,
Yep.
Thank
really
you.
happy to have you.
Yeah.
Love to be here. You guys are an awesome group.
Some people they come for a few games, they try it out, and it's like their puzzle piece just doesn't fit. But I mean, with you, I don't know if I'm over speaking, but I think it just fits perfectly.
Much appreciated. I like that. Thank you. I think
Yeah,
you
you
know.
are over speaking. No.
Oh well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. No, I'm just kidding.
How dare you be polite, Nate? Can you just go back to being the asshole that we're used to? Quit being polite and nice.
Yeah.
I'm not used to it.
No, there
No, I
used
think-
to be playing. I used to play an asshole character for a long time. So
Yeah, as long as you have like a group that you can just chill with, and
yeah.
I think I did not plan like the monk character in advance, but I did look into it a little bit before I had a solid like character sheet, and I'm like, oh okay, they just got a buff in D&D, and it's it's better than I thought. I thought it was just gonna be like
No, it was much needed. For the
damage
monk.
sponge.
It was really much needed for the monk.
Yeah, it's nice. You can just run around and punch people. I do like that.
You have to
we needed
remember
people
your
with
deflect
damage.
attack though, because I don't think you've been using it.
Yeah, I haven't gotten like. I think it needs to have a physical attack component. I didn't know if the wraiths were making physical
That's
attacks,
true, yeah.
but
It has to be those damage types, so that's
I
why.
forgot about the stunning strike until the end of the fight on the last one. And I think it would have been good to use
So
it,
much you can do.
yeah, earlier. Yeah.
Hard to keep track of, I would imagine.
Yeah. But it's nice, like once a week is a good time commitment for me, and I think we can keep it going for longer. I have a lot of like story ideas that we can do something with too, hopefully. And
Put them in the chats.
Post them. Yeah.
Post them, yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
There's a section for it.
Like side
Yeah.
quests and stuff. If you're interested in doing stuff, yeah. And you post it, Luke can talk a bit about it
Mm-hmm.
and tell you like like how many story points it's gonna take and how long, things like that.
Awesome. Yeah, I do see I think we have a few in the story ideas section. Yeah, I think once it solidifies in my head a little bit more, maybe with my backstory, just fleshing it out a little bit more is gonna give me some more ideas. But it's nice to play a wholesome character. My guy is just like trying to find a home and and make some bread.
Learn the flute.
Learn the flute, exactly. I think maybe a storyline that kind of goes into his flaws a little bit more, just to flesh out the character, would be good. Because it's like he easily throws himself into danger, and then he trusts people too easily. And I think, you know, maybe meeting a stranger or something, or maybe someone from his past that he feels a commitment to, even though like they're not the best person. You know, just something to make the character a little bit more complex. Might be good.
Mm-hmm.
So, I thought I was gonna have to have a new character tonight. I thought that was gonna be a thing.
Yeah, all of us did.
I was already looking at like, I don't know. Should I do this? Or should I do that? Oh,
Have you guys had character deaths so far? It sounds like Era was one of them. Was it one of the
that
player
was-
characters?
NPC.
Okay.
Yeah. We've
No, I don't
had
think
we've had
anyone's
multiple.
actually died.
Yes. Yes.
Nick
Wow.
suicided some of his
Yeah.
characters. Some of the dudes like had like last stands and went off and died, but they were
Wow.
also like that's how they were ending their.
There was one
time.
guy
It
who
wasn't
got like teleported somewhere.
We got Jimmy back.
the bag of holding. Yeah, one dude got
Yeah.
teleported in through a bag of holding to another plane.
Oh my god.
Yeah, totally almost got roll really bad.
You've had a couple close
I-
calls, Nate.
I've had quite a few. Dude, I've had so many.
You're so risky about shit though. Like
Yeah, I do.
this
I do
this one you couldn't really do much, but yeah, you have
Yeah.
been like, I'm gonna push the limits.
Oh yeah, that's what this character's all about, bro. DPS up the ass, whatever at all costs.
Juan's like the complete opposite.
I mean, I try to stay back, but like, you know,
I mean, a flying giant wraith. Yeah, you can't really. if it's gonna get you, it's gonna get you.
yeah. Normally I'm pretty safe, but at those times, you know, it's easy to get
Mhm.
cooked. I didn't think it was gonna be able to fly that far to me. I thought about moving back, but I'm like, I'll be good here.
You really should get some defensive spells.
I know. I'll look into some when we level up.
I was
I
like,
could put
maybe I
shields
should.
in the ring.
4th edition
Oh.
is very
I have-
forgiving.
I had
As
a
a wizard
couple.
from 1st edition, like you just died if you
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
have defensive spells. Like
Mm.
I have 8 hit points. I'm dead.
Well, it sucks that I
Death
don't
at
have
0.
access. I don't have access to shield, and I want shield so bad.
Well, shield, mirror image, invisibility, misty step.
I might get
Yeah,
blinked.
Misty step.
There's a whole
Might
slew of
blink.
defensive spells. Or like some CC.
You're
like
gonna have to
levitation.
start paying me for those shields.
Yeah. No. I'm eating your spell slots, and I hate it.
No, you're good. Lee, would I be able to start a research project? I don't know if you saw my messages on the Book of Vile Demons that we have.
If you want to do a storyline for it, because I don't really. The book was not meant to do anything other
Oh,
than like
cool.
have information on demons.
Cool.
You've already read through most of it. There's nothing really else in there.
True.
So I'm not sure what you're like. You just trying to find out more about demons, or
Yeah. So
Can Edison hear me?
no.
Tell her Uncle Mikey says hi.
You want? I'll put her on for a second.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to wear the headphones.
Okay.
That's so sweet.
Are you? If you guys are all ready, maybe we could transition this to the end of our break into it. But I did want to come back and touch upon how Loaf got his name.
No, sure. I think I put it in my party tab, but I can either tell it in roleplay, or I can just say, yeah, I tell them my backstory.
That works pretty good. If you got it in the tab, that's cool. You can just say you share it with us.
Yeah. So while we're eating bread, I probably just share the first paragraph of my backstory.
Is everyone back for break? Go ahead and write back if you're back.
Baby got back.
Did you like that Eminem started playing? I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid.
to take a stand.
Everybody.
That's playing in the background after you say that.
Yeah.
Dude. Super Bowl. It's a good Super Bowl game.
Alright, so we were passing time. So low fed you, so you don't have to worry about food.
Yay.
It is now the next day, the 49th of fall at 8 a.m. You can go ahead and spend your long rest, which would cure your HP drain, so you'll be back at full.
Oh my god. And we level up.
No, you don't.
Level up, hell yeah, sweet.
Oh my god.
Luke, I don't know how to reset my temporary health back to 54.
You just press the gear cog and set.
Oh, okay.
Get rid of the 12 and put it back at 54. Well, I think if you just get rid of 12, it'll put it back at 54.
Oh yeah. There you go.
That's
And
curious.
would I keep my bread bonus +5 or no?
So temp HP only lasts until you do a long rest. So those
Oh, okay
would
then.
go away. You can make
I,
more bread if you want.
I'm going.
I'll
going to
I'll
put-
save the essence for now.
Sorry. I'm gonna put. I would have wanted to put 2 more shields before the
I,
night ends.
I went ahead and built my ring. Yeah, I'll take one more. I'll take one more.
Okay, cool.
One, don't forget to attune the ring you were talking about. I think you
Oh, I
mentioned something
did.
like that.
It's in the chat. Yeah, I did.
Oh, perfect.
I attuned during the short rest.
Nice.
Oh, and the breads do have to be eaten outside of combat to gain the temp HP, because it would take too long to
Okay.
eat it during combat.
You can't just scarf it down in 6 seconds, amateurs.
Not the whole loaf of bread, no.
Can I
Give us-
train to be a professional food eater so I can do that?
I mean, you could try, see what happens.
I feel like I would already be at that position as a half orc, just
Constitution saving
baking.
throw every day. You end up puking.
You just douse
Thank
it
you
in
for the-
water. Nom, 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 nom.
Thank you for the scroll of shield beans. That is very nice of you. Thank you.
Don't use it for evil.
All I do is use my abilities for good. That's all I do.
True. That's true. Alright, we're gonna check out this metal box.
Let's go check
I'm
out.
down.
Oh,
I'm
a
feeling it.
train.
That night's sleep
Nora?
was hit the
Oh,
spot.
it's rain? What's that?
It's like rain with a T on the front. Yeah. It's we learned about it in some books.
Oh, a T-rain.
T-rain.
Oh, and Juan, you'd get your sleeping bag back, and it would smell like brownies.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're going
Alright.
back to the train.
Going back into the T-rain.
Okay.
The Wraiths are back.
Okay.
This puts us at the 49th of fall. Just so you guys know, we still have. It's 49th now. We have until the 58th. Was the tentative date for the town festival. So we got 9 days still.
Cool. Maybe by
we
then
leave?
I'll have more essence and recipes figured out for different types of bread. Maybe we can make some money at the the festival.
Nice. We leave for Issyk on the 60th as well.
Cool.
What's the
We got
festival
time.
for?
The mayor said she wanted to have a fall festival to like bring it back. I guess it was something that they used to do. It's a way to like uplift the spirits of the townsfolk and have them have something positive to look forward to, and we agreed to help throw it.
Awesome. Yeah, we'd have some celebrations like that with my family back in the day. Usually in the spring when nature was getting back to its feet. There'd be so much music. It would be good times.
I'll be playing some music too.
Oh, that's awesome. I probably won't be ready by then, but happy to listen to it.
Just give me some bread. That bread was delicious. If you can make some, even a regular loaf, you can pay me back with all these lessons in bread.
That's a deal.
Cool. Should we?
Yeah.
Can we drag our tokens on? Oh, you got them.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast my mage armor with extended spell. So I don't know how long we'll be gone.
Cast it with what?
Extended spell.
Oh, extended.
Yeah, I'll link it.
Alright, so there is this large metallic, it's like a machine of some sort, which is kind of down below. The platform comes up to the side of it, and it looks like you can just walk through the open doors inside.
Old man, hold up.
The first-
let's be careful now.
The first cart seems to be what you assume is the actual engine. Give me an Arcana check. Those of you who are looking at the engine.
I'm gonna go look at the engine too.
Oh, really?
Alright. So there's a lot of strange, what look like buttons and dials in this contraption. Give me a perception check.
Would Matt and I know because we have a operations manual that we read?
Yeah, so you have an idea how this might work. It doesn't look like it currently has any power, though. So, Beans, you would notice as you're looking around in the front car, there's a little cubby that, like, you basically, like, open up a compartment, and inside looks like this might be where the power source goes, but there's nothing in there.
I'll pass that along.
Does anyone have an idea what the curse might be that thing talked about before we killed it?
No,
No idea.
Beans, you want to go with detect magic and look at this, or you want me to?
Oh, we both can.
Alright, let's do that.
We'll try to take 10 minutes.
Ritual. Yeah.
The leaf would say, what if there's like a little pedestal that we put a gem in, like it is with the hollow?
I was thinking the same thing.
Do you want to try it?
We should check out the train first, just to make sure.
If you cast detect magic, are you doing it as a ritual?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the train does have a magical aura on it. You would guess it's a simple preservation aura. You don't see much magic coming from the train right now. Your
Cool.
guess would be it is not powered. You probably need a power source.
I will go into the front train where that little cubbyhole thing was.
Yeah.
And what is this? Sorry, real quickly. What is this up in front of us? Is that a
Train tracks?
Like, oh, is that like a tunnel or is it like one of those barricades?
Well, no, the train goes down into a tunnel further down. If you get off the platform, this lower area actually goes off into, to the north, and there's a tunnel over there.
Only a tunnel to the north? Is there one to the south?
You don't see... No, you don't see another set of tracks going south. There is another tunnel to the south, but the tracks only seem to... There only seems to be one set of tracks right now.
So we'd have to go reverse if we wanted to go back.
It looks like it.
Okay.
How big is this opening, this compartment that you said?
Which one? Oh, the cubby hole? It's just like a small... you probably couldn't fit much in there.
Okay,
put
so
the
Nora
arcane
couldn't
crystal in
climb
there.
in it. It's not like big enough for me to get inside of it.
I wait as I see beams. Ask for one moment before I put this.
Oh no. This is something going on between Loaf and I.
Oh, okay. So then, knowing this, I'm gonna pull out the arcane crystal, and put the
Okay.
arcane crystal in the cubby hole.
Alright, so as you put the arcane crystal in, the train will come to life, almost, as a bunch of the buttons light up, the doors on the carriages close, and the train itself starts to hum, almost like there's energy going through it now.
I'm
yeah.
looking for any doors.
Also,
do I see
the thing that the opening would slam, well, not slam, but it would close when you power it up. And now the cubby and the looks like crystal is secure in there.
Can we
Old
take
man,
a
are you
moment
trapped?
Oh.
Are you okay, old man?
I just start pressing all of the buttons and just leave the
Let
train
me in.
station by myself. I'm kidding.
What
I'm
the-
kidding.
That's great.
Is this the
Um,
curse?
Am I able to find a switch to open the doors? Like, are you talking about just the door to the cubby shed?
The door to the cubby shut, securing the crystal. You'd also
Okay,
notice the
where we can
crystal
get
is
in.
now just kind of floating inside that cubby, like it's suspended in
Okay.
midair.
Can I
Are the
open the
doors-
doors to the train?
Yeah.
So you take a quick look around. Do you have the book with you?
Yes.
Give me an intelligence
has it.
check.
Come on, beams. Guidance.
Trying to figure out how this thing works.
Give you
Alright, so
guidance.
you kind of remember one of the sections, and you are able to figure out the button to open the doors for the different compartments. As pushing the button will open and close the different doors.
Before we go too far, should we check this
Alright.
platform, see if there's anything?
You know for a fact this was not made by the Teruvian Empire.
Oh, shoot, my bad.
Like, your people these days have nowhere near this level of technology.
Oh, I'm
this
confusing.
was Tharian for sure. Yeah,
Tharian, sorry.
no worries. Alright, so yeah, the train is just sort of humming there now.
Say,
Should we take a ride, one?
let's
Go
take
see
a
the
ride,
sunset?
guys. Hop on. I like poke
Go
my
see
head
the
out and I say,
sunset.
"Let's go."
But what about our camp? Where's this going?
Shouldn't we bring them
be
with
fine.
us?
They'll be all right.
You don't know
you
how
wanna-
long we'll be gone. We should probably bring them. There's plenty of space.
I don't see anyone in these boxes.
So the cars have
Do you-
seats in them. It doesn't look like, it looks like just two carriages filled with seating. the 2 cars behind the main train. You could probably fit like 40 or so people in them.
Is there enough room we
You-
could fit an ogre? We need the ogre-sized carts.
No, you don't think ogres would fit in these trains, at least not comfortably. I mean, they could probably like squeeze in them, but it would be very uncomfortable.
Yeah, he's up top in his own. He's doing his own thing, anyways.
I want to spend some time looking around the train. Just
Pushing some buttons.
looking for stuff that was left behind, or like luggage or whatever. Just figuring out, seeing if there's anything interesting in it.
Yeah, you can search the carriages. I would just need a perception roll. Alright, so you're looking around these train carts. Looks like they're pretty empty, though. Whatever was on the train may have been taken when the people abandoned it here. I'll say that, Nora, as you're looking around, you do find another book in the main train carriage, like in the engine area, that looks similar to the book that Beans and Juan have.
She's gonna
Say,
say, Beans, hey, look, another book. Maybe you might be interested. I know how much you love books.
I love it. Thank you.
is it the same one, Lou?
Yeah, well, it looks very similar. It might be a more condensed version, as like it doesn't have all the explanations, just a bunch of the like marks for the different buttons and kind of really simplified instructions on how to operate the train.
Oh,
More of
nice.
like a reference than an actual, manual.
Hell yeah.
So, Nora, maybe you read
I'll
that
read
book
it
a little
too.
bit so you can learn this too.
Yeah, I'll read it too. Maybe Beans can read it to me.
I poke my head out and I look at Toadleaf and I say, "Do you want to bring the camp? Like, we don't need to be gone for a long time, and I can always send them a message with a spell. They're used to us kind of going off and doing our thing."
All
No,
right,
if
but
that's the case,
let
yeah.
me. So how far are they, Lou? Like away? How far is the camp?
Yeah. Let's go back and talk with them. At least tell them.
The camp is just in the area, so usually between a half hour to an hour away. But I'll say you can go and fetch them if you want.
And
Well, no, if they
before
said
we
that-
go do that,
I would just say to the group, I'd say, well, let me go back and give some money for for Gurglo's food. He eats a lot of cows.
You want me to
Fair,
just
and I say
run
to-
and come back? I don't understand much of this box. I feel like you're smart about these things. You should probably stay here.
I don't know anything about this.
I say don't. If we're not going to bring them, I might have some hesitancy because the more people that know about this, the less chance of us having it for ourselves to be used.
I mean, you think if you
That's
took
true.
some of
I would
the
probably trust.
if you took some of the seating out, you could probably fit an ogre in the train. Just have it sit there and.
I say,
All right.
but if we are gonna, I think we should be careful who we tell and who we bring with this. But I'll leave that decision up to you guys. I'm okay with.
Don't
the
we
party
trust
going, but
our
I don't think we should go around
camp?
killing everybody.
Is
Yeah,
there
you
anyone we
tell I
shouldn't
can't.
trust at our camp?
Well, we definitely have hired soldiers, and soldiers like to talk when they get drunk because I hear them talking when I'm flying over in Chaur.
Got it. Well, if you're confident, we can just roll this forward. I see the wheels. We can roll this forward and then come back. And if they're used to us leaving, we can just go ahead. Do you know how to make it roll?
It
Oh.
should be fine. The Gurglo can probably fend for himself, and there's definitely already food in the cave, so that should be fine.
I can try to give it a push
actually,
too.
before we do this, I have a pair of sending stones. Do you think we should have Loaf go run one of them to the camp?
I got you. I grab one of the stones, and I start running.
Oh,
All right. I mean,
Well-
you don't have to move your token.
Okay.
The token is
He's
more
going
for
before I could say
combat.
anything else. I went, okay. Well, that's a
But we
decision.
can say that
Okay.
you are running there. Let's see if you
Awesome.
have any issues. No,
Show
so
speed.
you run the stone over to Shock, who will take it and say, yeah, I can hold on to this in case you need to contact us. Should we just go back to town, or do you want us to come to where you are?
We'll let you know, and then I just run straight back.
Alright, so you just leave the camp there for now.
Whew. I'm back, guys.
That
We ready to
Shock
roll?
has that.
We do have Iara with us, right? Still, yeah.
I assume so, unless you want to leave her at camp.
Okay. No.
Oh, we
no.
need her.
So you have the other one, Juan?
Need you, I
I have the other sending stone, yeah.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, you, I assume, are all going to board the train. You can actually all fit in the engine area. There's enough room up there for probably about 10 people.
I wanna chill back here, make a little place for myself.
Alright, you just sit in one
VIP
of
Toadleaf.
the carts.
I'll keep
Yeah,
you company, Toadleaf.
No, this is my cart. You can go have that one back there.
Are you sure? It's the guy said it was cursed. What if something happens to you in this car?
We share the bedroll, but this is mine.
Well,
My
see
cart.
yourself. I guess I'll be cursed back on my own in this cart, and then I close the door behind me.
Alright, so you go back to that one. Alright, so you don't have much experience trying to move this thing. Are you just going to try to use the book to figure it out?
Yeah.
I'm curious, Lou, like, because we read through the entire book and learned the ability to do this. So do we need to go through and or do we not have the knowledge of how to run it, even though Matt and I read through the book and got that proficiency?
Did you get the proficiency, or did you just read the book?
Yeah, they got.
We got
You
the
told us we had to
proficiency.
roll for it.
We spent a week of a research project.
Okay, so you actually have vehicle proficiency?
Now we
Uh,
do, yeah.
Alright. Sure. So you would have to roll now, just because you've never done it before. But you have an idea of how to do it. So give me a, I guess, probably intelligence or wisdom with proficiency.
Alright, that's gonna be I'm gonna be relying on Matt here, because that's nothing for me, either one. Whichever one you roll, Matt, I'm gonna roll the other. Intelligence.
Can
wisdom.
I get or I'm gonna give myself guidance.
I'm gonna give you a bardic. How about you give me the guidance, and I'll give you a bardic.
Cool, sounds good.
Alright,
could
so
I-
you start trying to figure this out. You'd get a plus another 3 to that, so 23. So that would be a 9, I think.
Could I quickly search this car while they're trying to start the train? Just looking out for anything dangerous or information about this box I'm in.
So you are looking around as the train begins to move. Just starts going forward. You would see warning signs in the cart that the train is moving. Please stay seated, basically. And the train would start moving quicker than you were expecting down the track. And a moment later, you are in the dark tunnel.
Can you slow it down
Oh,
and turn on some lights?
shit.
Well, the train is lit up inside. It looks like you are currently going at the slowest speed, which is very fast right now. Do you want to go faster, or you just want to keep going at this speed?
Can we have lights?
You're just basically, there's very little noise coming from the train. It's almost like it's just gliding down the tracks.
Nope.
Because there's no actual engine. It's just kind of humming.
If we needed to stop, how long would it take us?
You're not sure. You want to try to stop? There is a stop option.
I think that's a good idea.
Toadleaf's
idea.
currently flying around in the cart, just doing somersaults.
All right,
Brakes.
give me a moment.
Laughing,
Toby's
playing.
flying as we brake.
Yeah, I mean that's what's going to be set up as.
So when you do stop, the train will slow down pretty quickly and come to a stop.
God.
You, I assume, would all be sitting down as this happens, or are some of you standing and like moving around?
You hear a
I'm
loud
just
noise
holding up.
hit a wall.
Because there is quite a bit of inertia, but the train doesn't instantly stop. It does kind of slow down and come to a stop after a little while.
Ow! That's all you hear.
I rush
Just a
into
dull
the
thud.
car where Toadleaf was at. I'm like, it's the curse! What's going on?
It's not the curse. I bumped my head. It stopped.
Oh, thank God. Whew. Where's the others? Are they safe?
They're up there doing something with this machine.
Oh my God, it must be them then. Let's go check it out.
Beans,
If
maybe
you're
we should just go pedal to the metal and just floor this thing.
Oh my god, he's got running off the tracks.
We don't know if there's debris in the tracks.
We can't see.
If we're
and we
going
don't know
fast
where to
enough,
go.
that debris.
Yeah, you
Gone.
can't see too
but-
far ahead with the lights. It does give you some distance, but not nearly enough to see like a something coming up. You're surprised there isn't a slower setting.
How long did it take to stop? I'm sorry, I missed that.
I mean, you know, it took a little
Like
bit,
a
but
couple
not.
100 feet, or like 100 feet.
Maybe like 100-ish,
Cool,
maybe less.
great, cool. Then let's go at that speed.
Okay, so just the
Is
slowest.
there like an intercom? Yeah, is there like an intercom somewhere that I can
You're
buzz
looking.
the train cars and say, "Buckle up, buckaroos"?
Sure. So you put your voice over the intercom to buckle up. Everyone sit down. There isn't actually any buckling up in here, as far as you can tell.
Is there no there's no option for like a headlight or something, Lou?
Well, it's on right now. It just doesn't go
Oh,
as
but that's
far
still.
as you'd like. It's probably like
How far does it go?
60-ish feet.
Okay,
So it's hard to
Right.
see very far in the tunnel, especially with how quick the train is going.
Is this the dude? Okay. Can I got an idea. And I'm like, Beans, you want some extra sight? You son
Sure.
of a bitch. I was just about to do that. I will mage hand the drift globe 30 feet in front of us and hold it. And then use the drift globe spell. I can use the daylight spell once a day, or I can use regular light. I'm going to use the daylight since it's our first time.
Give me an intelligence check.
Guys, what if the curse is waiting for us down the road? Do we want to announce we're here?
We're already cursed.
Oh no.
As soon as we step foot on the screen, I'm afraid Loaf we're
Yeah.
probably already cursed.
Don't worry about some silly curse. We'll beat it whenever we get to it, if there is.
As long as I can punch it, I'm down.
Alright, so you have your drift globe out there, holding it, which gives how much light?
The daylight spell gives
300
where
feet.
is it?
So it's just 60 feet. So that's about what the train's
60
already
feet
doing.
of 60 feet of bright and 60 feet of dim.
And I cast light in my car, by the way.
Well, your car's lit up. Both the cars they have light in them.
Well, I still cast light on myself, just in case. You never know.
Alright.
So is this like if it's 60 of bright, 60 of dim, would that be like the same of what the train is then?
Yeah, that's basically what the train is putting off right now, is a big 60-foot daylight, almost like effect.
I'm gonna be like, all right, well, it was worth a shot as I put it away. So yeah, well, where you know.
Ayara says this is quite the amazing invention you all have found. Something like this in the deep would be invaluable. Make moving supplies almost trivial.
It's gotta have a name. Is there a name anywhere?
Are we almost there?
We started. I don't know where we're going. We just are seeing where it can go,
We're going
Alright, let's
forward.
move.
but we're going
Yep.
forward.
Start it
here.
up, Beans.
Alright.
Do we want to test if it can go backwards before we go any further?
That's a good question.
Well, it's too late now.
Can we
Let's
call
go.
this?
Yeah,
Can
you
we
can,
call
Due
this?
to express it is.
you can make the train push the other way. You haven't tried it yet. You'd be pushing instead of pulling at that point. Alright, so what are you gonna do?
Start it up. Go rolling again.
Alright, how long do you want to have it run for? And you're going at the lowest speed, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Until we get the hang of it. What do you guys think? Low speed or you want to go fast?
I'm
Nora,
fine, let's
I
go.
know you... Okay, cool. Yeah, low speed for right now.
Alright. So... the train would start back up again, and how long are you going to go for?
What do you guys think? All day?
Until we get to another exit, something
Yeah.
stops us,
Until we get to another exit.
Alright.
or like there's debris in the road, something that we would want to stop for. Anything out of the
Yeah.
ordinary.
Alright, so...
I can see in the dark a little bit further too, so I can be on the lookout a little bit.
Alright, so you continue as the train begins to fly down the track again. After about an hour, you would see something on the console flashing red. Do you speak Dwarven?
I do.
It would say track obstructed, and the train starts slowing itself down automatically.
Oh, nice.
It would stop, and up ahead you would see a bunch of rocks have fallen from the ceiling onto the track.
They brought the fucking party.
Toadleaf looks outside of the cart and says, "What are we doing? Are we stopping again?"
There's
stopped
some
us
rocks in the
automatically.
distance.
Yeah, the train basically pulled right up to where the where the small cave-in was and stopped.
Toadleaf gets out. How many rocks does it look like, Blue?
It's not too bad. You could probably clear it within like maybe an hour or so. And they're all smaller. There are no boulders or anything. Just looks like
Okay.
a kind of a small cave-in from above.
Loaf jumps out,
Okay.
excited for some manual labor. Manual labor clears the mind, as my mom always used
Yep.
to say, and just picks up some rocks. and
Just
starts clearing
moving them.
the rest.
Alright. Whoever's
so-
helping with the rocks, give me strength checks.
Yeah,
I
Toadleaf's
see
gonna
that
go over
that's
there and
sexist because it should be manual labor, not manual.
Huh?
In large, Toadleaf gets buff leaf
Buff leaf, alright.
for 2 minutes. I don't know if that helps.
No, that's not going to do much.
Okay.
You would need something that buffed you for at least an hour.
Yo, you can grow yourself that much? That's awesome.
I
That's
can
really
get really
cool.
buff.
Apparently
and
Nora
angry.
is very tired. He's like, I don't want to do this.
Come
Yeah,
on, Nora.
She's like, this is a man's job. This is bullshit.
Well, more rocks for me.
What you said strength check? I want to try at least.
Yeah, you can try. Well, you should all roll, because you're all helping, I assume.
Yeah.
Alright, well.
We're not strong.
Jesus.
As
We're not
Nobody
strong.
wanted to do
as
it.
Loaf is just easily like hurling rocks off the track, you all are like, he does like enough for each of you while you're still picking up your first rock. You're like, eh.
He's doing
New
4
guy
times the work of
initiation.
it.
Hook. He's just like,
We're all
hook,
just sitting in
hook,
lounge
hook.
chairs.
Just flinging them off the track. You're like, whew. You all each get 1 for like every 10 he gets. All right, so time is passing.
Okay, guys, I got it.
Luckily, Loaf is mostly on this, while the rest of you are pretty pathetic there.
I'm 2 foot. What do you want from a 2-foot fairy?
Hey, Toad Leaf catch. I throw like a little pebble at it.
A pebble
Alright.
is like a
Before-
boulder for me.
Oh no.
Before we start this train back up, let me know once we're done clearing the track.
So, luckily, Loaf rolled really well. So I'll say it does take the hour, because you guys, like, absolutely did not help much.
Damn.
So...
I'm just breaking in sweat.
yeah, it's
Like,
just
oh,
after
guys.
hurling rocks for an hour, it's like, well, that was a nice little workout. So it's about
I could eat
11 o'clock when you clear the debris, and you see, like, inside the train, like, it turns green again. And it's basically, like, says ready to go.
Is there anything around the tracks, or is it just a tunnel?
So far it's just been tunnel. You've seen random caves at times and, like, partially caved in places, but you haven't seen anything that, like, made you think there was something actually there. Just looks like
Great.
this is mostly a carved out tunnel they had made.
Cool. Hop on and go.
Alright, going again?
Before we go, I
Yup.
call Loaf and Nora and say, hey, would you guys mind joining us in the front? I want to have a talk while we start taking off a little bit.
All right, sure, let's go. Let's
What's
move.
up, old man?
So
only,
then, as
only
they get
Toad
in-
Leaf is the in the cart by himself.
As they get in and we start like moving forward again, kind of let Beans, I guess, control for the most part. I say, guys, there's really something I need to get off my shoulders here. We have been being completely honest with each other, and and I trust you guys completely. And because of that, I think it's important that you know who I really am. And then
Oh,
I'm like,
a
just
reveal.
please don't be shocked.
IR
And
says.
as you see, yeah, and as you see, I transform from what you think is this little dwarf to like a smaller, slender person, but like all white, like pale skin, white hair, pale eyes. And I am actually a changeling.
IR says, yes, you are.
Wow.
You should
See,
probably shouldn't tell Toad Leaf about that. He kind of freaks out.
So you've already
Yeah, he
done this in
knows.
front of Toadleaf, yeah.
IR does
he did
that.
freak
my-
out.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
well, I've been calling you old man, and how
You see,
old
he's
are
like,
you?
He's like, I say, I'm not sure of my exact age, but I was raised to be a spy by the Crimson Blade. They found me when I was young, but I'd say like about 20.
Wow. Yeah, and Loaf is just flabbergasted. Well, wow. Well, I guess at the end of the day, you did show who you were to me, and you trusted me. I appreciate that. I think if if you hadn't, I don't know if I could ever trust you again. But I and you just see Loaf like going through 50 emotions at once because he feels really betrayed at the same time. He's like, logically I should trust this guy.
Yeah.
But he
I say
says,
I was
well,
actually. Go ahead.
yeah, go ahead.
I say I do have to don disguises for a couple of reasons. One is to hide my identity and that I work for the Crimson Blade. And the other one is changelings are kind of highly frowned upon from my personal experiences traveling here. So I've just gotten used to adopting somebody else for my own safety as well.
Yeah, it's
You see,
it's kind of funny.
sort
The
of. Yeah, go ahead.
well, Ira says it's kind of funny because the Crimson Blade have killed many changelings, as they would consider them to be unauthorized magic users.
I think the
Surprised
fact
they
that they
decided
found me
to,
when I was young.
Yeah, I mean, I guess when you can use that power to your benefit, suddenly it becomes convenient that your enemies be let live.
You see a sort of determination come to Loaf, and he sort of understands that it must be a very lonely lifestyle, um, facing a lot of danger and not really quite fitting in. And he decides to say, you know what? I I don't trust anyone that doesn't, that's not straightforward with me. But e- even though you're different than what I thought you were, I think you are putting your heart on a sleeve now. And you know what? Respect. And then I kind of give you a hug.
Like a little taken aback, and I look over at Nora and see because Nora doesn't know, right?
No.
Yeah, so I look
Well,
over at
now she
Nora,
does.
like waiting for her reaction as well.
It's like, you should stay like this more often. It's pretty edgy looking.
Uh, so it's while I do like the way I look, not many others do. So perhaps maybe when we're alone, I could adopt this form more often. As trying to be careful of everything.
Oh, while
And I was
we're
like,
alone, huh?
and I say, you want to see something really trippy, Loaf?
Um, not
Yeah.
sure if I'm ready for it, but hell yeah.
Suddenly, a mirror image of you that's slightly shorter, just like with like a bit of smoke. I do like the digitation is a bit of smoke that happens with it now, and suddenly standing in front of you is another loaf.
And as you do that, Toadleaf opens the door and says, "What are you doing? What is taking so long?"
Oh, we're going. Yeah, we're moving already.
Well, I can still go up there.
Yeah.
So
Loaf's mind is completely blown. Well, wow. It's like looking into a mirror, but oh my god, you even got my beard style down. What? That is awesome, but quite scary at the same time.
Well, there's a reason they
He
kill
kind of
changelings.
he's
he
he's the
kind of
third.
raises.
Don't get any bright ideas. Don't try to turn into me and get any bright ideas.
See, exactly. He's a thirsty shapeshifter. That's what he is.
See, this
Hey,
is
hey,
what I'm
hey,
talking
there's
about.
none of that here, Toadleaf. Come on, he's with us. He told us he was a changeling. Come on.
Oh, first time totally found out. I didn't tell him though, so there's might be a little bit of hatred because of that. He just
A
found
little
out in
bit.
the middle of a
A
fight.
little bit.
You
Plus,
gotta
like,
trust people you fight with, Toadleaf. Come on,
see,
he's
see,
he's been with us.
as it goes, shapeshifters are shifty bunch.
Says the fairy.
I do my business out in the open. I don't hide after I'm done.
So
I transform back to myself
you
to
would
Juan
suddenly see,
in like a little bit of shame.
as you're having this discussion, another light starts flashing on the console. It's been about 3 hours now of travel. But we are going to have to end here. So we're at
Yay.
time. So let's
All
do
right.
MVP votes.
Good game.
Good game, guys. Man, this is a tough one, dude. Everybody did some good shit.
I
I'm
don't
glad we
know
got
how
the
to
train.
vote.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
/W space GM base, and then whoever you want to vote for. Put their name.
Okay.
I mean, this was tough.
All right, Juan with 2 votes, your MVP.
Yay.
Hey,
Good stuff.
I voted for you.
good game, good.
Congratulations.
It's your inspiration point.
Congratulations. A whopping 2 now. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
All right.
Yeah, good game.
Fun
everyone.
session.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
Good
fun.
night, guys.
Can't wait for the
Continue
next one.
The train story
Yeah,
next
right.
time.
See y'all
Thank you,
next
Lou.
Sunday.
See
Good
you guys
stuff. Looking
Sunday.
forward to.
Thanks,
Take
Lou.
care.
Good game.
Take care.
Night, Lou.
Hey, Lou.
Hang on a sec.
No worries.